Hello and welcome to another Battleground Games Live. Hello everybody and welcome to the Loft at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts, where you can hear the melodious sounds of tables being broken down downstairs to prepare for Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
For those of you unfamiliar with us, Battleground Games and Hobbies is your friendly local game store in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area with 3 convenient locations.
Excuse me.
One up in Saugus on Route 1, one down in Norton by the Xfinity Center, and one here in Abington that has a convenient loft from which we can stream, and that's what we do. Every Friday, we get together and play a different board game on stream, often playing it for the first time, learning to play. Introductions? Hi, I'm Andrew. Hello everybody. Welcome again. With me today I have...
Hey everyone, I'm John. I've been so excited to try this one out, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
And...
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm here too.
I'm here
Had a
too.
really long week, so I'm really glad it's over.
It's a
I'm
good
glad to
thing
be
we're
here
playing
tonight.
A game that is not at all complicated in any way.
So, we played this, right? We played this during Extra Life.
25-hour marathon.
Yeah, my memories of Extra Life are always this delightful haze of exhaustion and joy.
I wish we could go back into a highlight reel.
Yeah.
Just like all the small things that...
Look at all the
Technically,
things
we
we've
probably
done.
Could. There's a playlist. If you go down into the YouTube links below,
Yeah.
there's a playlist for
probably
Extra
has
Life
our videos.
2018, which has about 20 hours. I guess it was like 18 hours.
I did really
archived.
well at this year's Extra Life. I felt like I stayed awake much better than I had in previous years until just before the TV fell on me.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
That was Martian Golf.
Right, that was right
Yeah.
before Mars Golf. And I was sitting like about here-ish, and we had a monitor standing, and it was freestanding. It had nothing really holding it in place.
And we learned a lesson.
We
that
learned an
day.
important lesson about securing your monitors.
Yeah.
And this space that we're in, it's an excellent space for streaming, but it's tight. It's like I'm hitting a wall here, and John's like practically at the wall there. So it's easy to bump the table by accident, and while we were either breaking down the previous game or setting up the next game, the table got bumped, and the monitor, and I had my laptop like right here, and the monitor went whoomp, and just came down flat right in front of me.
Big scratch on the front of that monitor now. Which
Yeah, because it
nobody
hit
has
the
ever
corner.
mentioned.
Hit the corner of my laptop as it came down. And what was interesting was it didn't break my laptop, though I no longer have that laptop. I mean, I have it, but I don't use it. But it actually closed the laptop, and that's why it has the scratch, is that it hit the corner, and then as it closed, the laptop sort of scratched across it. It spilled my tea.
That's right.
Which I was very unhappy about because
You
I
needed the caffeine.
desperately needed the caffeine. But a TV falling on you will give you an adrenaline spike, which is better than any caffeine you can find. So I was a little cranky during Mars Golf, but I was far more awake than I had been. So.
So anyways, the reason that we bring up
I'm
Extra
sure
Life-
revenge. Yeah, laptop versus monitor. They
Yeah.
both survived, amazingly. My nerves didn't.
The reason we bring up Extra Life,
So that was the last time we played this.
it played a version.
Yeah,
of
we played a
Hexplore
version
It.
of Hexplore It. I was very tired at the time, so I don't fully remember it, like I say. It's a delightful blur.
Yeah, so I was running tech at that time, so
Right.
I got
Yeah, you didn't get to
That's
play.
why you didn't get to play.
I got
Yeah.
to watch you guys play it, but I didn't get to play it myself. And it looked fascinating. So one of the things that appeals most to me about this game is that it comes with a set of dry erase markers with little erasers on them.
Nice.
And the reason it does that is that every time you play, you're using a whiteboard to write information about your character, and as you play, you'll be making notes and erasing stuff
And every
So it's
whiteboard has
it's
a little bit of art. I
There's a
don't know if that'll show.
lot of
It's a
stuff
very
that goes on with
involved
this.
RPG in board game format game.
I remember it being super fun.
Yeah.
Of all the games I've backed on a Kickstarter before, I think this is the one I've had the most plays of. It's either that or Sentinels of the Multiverse. But
I don't
this is a
remember
close
this
second.
Citadel thing. That's
This
This
is
is new. We're playing a new expansion.
fun.
So yeah, about 2 weeks ago, Battleground got in 2 versions of Hexplore It. So
Yes.
I have
Sorry,
2
I'm gonna be
versions
yawning
here-
a lot.
Here in the Abington location, if anybody wants to check this out.
Yes, Valley of the Dead King was a great start. That one has the most races you can get. This one has less races and classes, but it adds new mechanics that I think greatly add to some more exploration rather than just going for a full-on boss rush.
So what's this one? It's the Forest of something?
The Forest of Adrimon. I totally memorized that and didn't have to look at my notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys remember anything from the first one was a dead king had risen into the valley and was going around trying to infect the cities and attack you and slay your party.
Yeah.
Very RPG-esque elements to the game. And your goal as the team was to go around the world, level up your characters,
Yep.
get cool items, and punch him in his skeleton face.
Which we did.
We did win, yes. This mode of the
I
game,
feel like I was playing a elementalist or something.
there are elementalists in the base game.
I remember things.
I feel like someone was a drunken brawler.
that sounds right. That sounds
Yeah.
really right.
But
Lobster
yeah.
of Revenge in chat says that it's Hexplore It for Amanda.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, with this one, they've changed the elements around. Instead of a wandering enemy, we have this Magi's Citadel, which has the Dark Magi as the final boss.
I want to paint it.
So the Dark Magi.
Look at it. May I pick it up? and
Please, go on
examine?
ahead. It's got its own labyrinth,
It's
waterfall.
got like a path and woods. It's got like an arena.
Let me show it off on Zoom cam.
Oh, it's really great.
Yeah,
So
That is fantastic.
this
It
is
looks
a
3D printed,
molded
maybe.
piece
I think
that
so.
No, you know what?
replaces-
It's injection molding.
Nice.
That replaces one of the cities on the map, and we rolled a die earlier when we
real
were setting
good.
up to determine where it would go. But
So
this
this
is
is,
what Amanda was just looking at.
Adrimon.
Is this
The Magi.
Nice.
this molded piece that has the city
Andy, I don't
in the
see.
center here.
Oh, there it goes.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There's the city
Yeah.
in
Like,
the
how
center
far behind
here.
am I?
And it's surrounded by
That's how
like
far.
a maze and various things that go on the hexes around it.
That's very nice.
John, does orientation matter at all?
Not
for this?
particularly. It just has to be dead center on the city.
Okay.
All right. So, whereas the last king's goal was wreck the cities and go around, she also is going to attempt to wreck the cities, but she does not move. The citadel will stay where it is, and we
Okay.
go to that destination. The timer being she is gathering power at the end of each round. So she'll start getting more strong the longer we let her sit there.
So we have to get through this whole deck of enemies?
We do
don't
not.
like her.
We are playing now the quick play variant.
Okay.
So all we've got to do is basically get to the level we feel comfortable of. Hopefully we can unlock some of these awesome new mechanics known as the relics. If we get these relics, it'll be so much easier to fight the final boss because she is extremely
I
powerful.
want a relic.
And they literally directly affect her abilities. There are 6 relics for all 6 of her abilities that can nerf her
Neat.
powers. But of course, the core of the game being we got to make our characters.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so let's start with that
I remember
part.
that being a
I'll
lot
let,
of fun.
since neither of you have gotten it, who wants to choose the first roll and who wants to choose the first race?
I'm
I've
gonna
got
let
the race
Andy
cards here,
pick
so why
some
don't you let
because
Amanda
he
choose?
hasn't played.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got to pick
So
stuff
the
last time.
races for this expansion are all forest folk.
Yes.
There's a Bogard, Briarkin, Forestborn, Brownie,
A whole bunch
Sprite,
of fae.
Den Troll, Wood Elf, Nixie, Seaday, Fawn.
See,
Nice.
Is it Welsh?
it's not Welsh, but it is Celtic.
Fairy and Corrigan.
That DH.
It's
is,
always that.
Yeah.
It's interesting you bring up the Fae because we can actually go to the Fae realm.
It's we can go to the Sealy Court.
Yeah.
Yay!
Actually, I think that's a.
Is it actually a thing? Is the
I
Sealy
will
Court
check.
actually a thing?
I will check.
Celtic folklore and mythology is really
It's
neat.
one of my favorites. Yeah.
And I always love seeing it worked into a game.
All right, I'm going to be Elfalna.
Okay.
A fawn.
Yes, I'm going to be Doug Jones and do
Or
hands.
Okay.
you could be James McAvoy and be Mr.
Sure.
Tumnus.
I could
Yeah.
be Mr. Tumnus, or I could
Do I have a scarf for you to wear? Shirtless but wearing a scarf.
All right. Amanda, would you like to pick a race?
Sure.
I
I just chose a random race. I didn't really look at my stats or anything.
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's the fun way to play it.
I figure they're probably relatively well balanced.
Yeah.
Many party type games require folks to coordinate, like so that we have a healer and a tank and stuff like that. So maybe we should think about that.
I will recommend there are the same 5 class types that there were in the first game. We have healer, striker, sapper who weakens enemies, the strategist who is a tactical based character who can help support, and the specialist who's good at this certain thing. There's only one striker and one healer in this game.
Okay.
This version of it. There also is for each of the 2 base sets, which is great. What I like about it is each base set is its own game, so you can just buy a base set and play.
That's cool.
But there's an expansion for each to add more stuff to that specific
Yeah, I
game
thought that
range.
was pretty cool. So yeah, there's the base game, which is the full game, even though it's a different setting.
Yes.
And then there's an expansion to that base game.
Where is it? I wanted to look up the Fairy City, but I can't find it again. I had it a second ago. Spiders. Ooh.
Be a centaur, but an elk.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a forestborn is.
I believe, yes, the Floromancer is Forestborn.
Sweet, sweet.
I just love the art. The art in this game is
Oh,
always
the
one of my
art,
favorites.
there is so much of it too. There's an astonishing amount of art in this box. I think more than most games that we have. There's been a lot of folks playing, what's it called? The character game that we played.
Role player.
No.
Okay.
Although that was one. The one from Brotherwise.
Excuse me.
Good or evil as you...
Oh, Call to Adventure?
Call to Adventure, yeah.
Do I want to be a
And that's
boggard
another game that has
or a
lot of art.
forestborn?
Which one feels, what do you want to do with the game? Do you want to heal, support, or do what you want?
What's the food rating mean? Is that how much food you need to
Survive,
consume?
yes. So the more food you got to eat, the bigger your rating is going to be.
Gotcha. Then I'm going to go with a boggard because that's only got 1 food rating, and I remember that being extremely useful with my other character.
Were you a robot last time?
No, but I eventually was able to be like, I just exist on pure energy.
Yeah, that's one
I
of
was
the fun
able
parts
to
of the game.
decrease my food needs.
Well, I've got a fawn with a food rating of 2. I have 0 attack.
But the Forestborn's
something
food
to
rating
remember.
is 4, and yeah, I'm not feeling like grazing throughout the
Okay.
game. So I think I'm going to go with a boggard because I like their ability. Enormous toad-like creatures, tribal and suspicious by nature, they are immune to poison, which I feel probably might come in handy.
Could be.
Yeah.
Once per game turn for 2 energy, you may increase or decrease your target die result by your defend rank. I don't get any, and my favorite opponent is humanoid. What's
Okay.
the mage?
The
What is she?
mage, I shall check.
What's her
Construct.
construct? I don't think we have anyone in here.
What
whose
is the
favorite
fawn able
construct.
to?
All right, the fawns are playful and mischievous half-goats who will eat just about anything. Once per game turn, for 2 energy, you may treat your survival roll result as a critical success.
Oh.
I have +1 to navigate, +1 to explore, and +1 to survival, so I'm good at exploring.
Okay.
I've got defend and first mastery, 4 energy, and 1 health. Or +1 health.
Yep, you'll get whatever the bonuses, the starting stats of whatever your classes are
Yeah.
to add on to
All right,
that.
so
Yeah, I'm going to
now-
go with boggard.
Okay.
Now we choose classes.
Well, John's got to choose a race.
Oh, sorry. I'm skipping John today.
So the Forestborn, I think, has the highest food rating I've actually seen on a character.
It does. It's very
4.
high.
But I want to read its ability, what it could be.
He's like, I'm gonna be an elk.
That's not bad. Rerolling the fate die is pretty cool for this game.
Yeah.
But
It happens. It's not a big deal. It would have ended up the same way.
I'm gonna go for some.
What happened?
Difficult decisions.
Yes, but no. I'm gonna go with the Den Troll.
Do it.
Den Trolls.
I considered them.
They are simple-minded and territorial. Once per game turn for 3 of my energy, I can boost the attack, your attack rank by half of your attack, sorry. You may boost your attack rank by half your attack rank for 1 round, and raise your health by that same amount. So I think you just go into a rage.
All right.
Very
I
good.
would like to rage.
Alrighty, so that's it for
I'm
races.
good at exploring. Amanda, what are you good at?
I may increase or decrease my target die result by my defend rank.
Yeah,
Okay.
Defending, and John's good at attacking.
Alright, who would like to start to pick classes?
No. Let's see
There you
what
are.
classes we have. We have the Floromancer, let
Yes.
the forest heal you. The Druid, nature always finds a way. The Verdant Keeper, you may not touch these lands. The Solipsist,
Dream Mage.
sweet dreams are made by me. The Soul Reaver, if souls are sacred, I am divine. The Historian, you ought to read more, is their quote. The Warden, if you want them, you'll have to go through me first. And the Stormcaller, the winds call me to victory, which is a striker. I feel like playing a healer, so I'm going to be the Floromancer.
Alright,
I'm a Floromancer fawn.
okay.
So now I need my pen. What I just do with it?
You have it here. So, do you understand the concept of you just take whatever the stat says plus,
Yep.
you add it to the corner value.
Okay. So I have an attack of 1, a molecular barrier of 3, defend, synthesis of 4, healing ray, that's survival, or no, that's...
That's secondary mastery.
Okay, which I get no bonus on, so 1. My navigate is 2. My explore is 3. My survival is 4.
And
I
you
need a
have
name.
your health stats.
Oh, okay. So I get +1 to that, so 6 hit points and 9 energy.
Nice. You also want to write your food rating,
Mm-hmm.
and then you track here. You can have up to 10 food max. You can have 5 times whatever your food rating is to carry on you at a time.
Okay, so that's my max.
All right.
Good to know. And should I put my health and energy here?
You can, yes.
Current. Okay. Oh, what is favored opponent? I roll a die for that?
You
It's
get
on
to
your
roll.
card, isn't it?
Oh, monstrous humanoids
Yes.
are my favored opponent.
If you are fighting a monstrous humanoid, when you attack, not only will you use whatever your base roll is, you will add a hex die to that. And this hex die can hexplode, which means if you roll the
Exploded.
so if you roll the hex on it, you
Yeah.
crit and you roll again, and you keep rolling until
Exploding
you
dice,
don't.
I know how that works.
Perfect.
John, are you at all? Are you gonna like? Does the striker call to you, being
Ooh.
the den troll?
I was gonna go with what if you didn't
Because
take
that's
it,
the
I
storm
would
caller.
take it.
So if I then take it, because
Okay.
it's one of those like if you weren't gonna take it, I would take it.
Okay,
So,
we're
yeah.
both good with that.
Just
One
wanted
bit
to become the
be
bit leader?
Okay.
Here you
Congratulations,
go.
Lobster of Revenge, bit leader.
All right, so I have an attack of 5.
All right, while you guys fill out while John fills out his thing, I have to think of a name. And because I am obsessed with Doug Jones right now, I'm going to actually name my character Doug Jones.
Oh my God.
So, OOG dash JONS.
Okay.
Duke Johns.
All
That's
right.
my character name, the Fawn.
Oh my god. All right, my favorite opponent is creatures.
Just creatures.
Just creatures.
That seems very generic.
Well, certain bosses and enemies will be labeled as creatures,
Okay.
such as I believe the.
What's your character type, Andy?
The Floromancer.
Ah, yes.
You're
I'm
the
a
healer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Such as the owl monster, Halathar the Great.
So do I want to be a sapper, an assist, or a utility? That's the question.
It is up to you.
The Soul Reaver is very tempting.
This is also my first playthrough of this version of the game. So we might make some quick mistakes, but that's our motto.
Never make mistakes on this.
Always.
And
make
now you've
mistakes.
jinxed us forever. 6 divided by 2, 1. 3 times my actual attack. Oh my
What are you
god.
doing over here?
So you'll notice here you have some quick maths.
Yeah.
This is how you determine what your abilities are actually able to do if you choose to use these two. If you just choose to attack, you use that attack stat. If you choose to defend, that is your defense stat. These stats will play into your math and leveling of your abilities. So if you manage to increase this stat to a 6, you'll get a bonus. Feel free to read through what these two do, and if
Okay.
you have any questions, just let me know. I have Scorching and Freezing Rain are my two abilities.
I'm going to be a druid.
Okay, we got a druid in the party.
We got a toad druid is what we have.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to go to overhead so that the chat can see the amazing map.
Okay.
So one of the things, obviously, this is why it's called Hexplore It, is that it's got a board made of many tiny hexes. There are all these tiny little hexes, which hopefully you can see at least some of them
And
on the stream.
in case they don't know, the board is completely modular.
Yep.
You can set this up however you want, and there are more pieces I have back here to make the board bigger or smaller depending on how you want to do it.
That's awesome. There's so much expandability and replayability to this game.
So I'm at my base vitals, so I just put a 4 and a 5 in there.
Yep, whatever the corners are. And yeah.
So, okay. Food rating is 1.
Yeah, this is definitely a game that's going to involve a lot of reading and figuring stuff out.
Don't worry.
So my healing ability, Synthesis, the way it works is, I can take up to 4, which is my Synthesis level, of your energy and convert it into twice that much health for you.
Oh
So I
my
convert
God.
your energy into health. I think that's how I read this.
Okay, that's good for my ability because I can trade my
so in
health.
combat, you may convert up to Synthesis rank of energy.
So that's
my Synthesis rank is 4.
Um,
From a target into twice that amount of health and use it to heal one target.
if I have something divided by 2, do I round up or down?
down. All right. And if you want to do quick math right here,
Yeah,
you
sure.
divide that by 2, whatever your purple stat is. Lightning Bolt is your purple stat. Shield is your orange stat. Ninja Star is your blue stat. And you just do the math. If you have half of 1, it just becomes 1.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So yeah, I chose the name Beefy Max because I'm gonna go beef to the max.
I like it.
And my favorite opponent is Creature. I'm a Stormcaller. I have Scorching and Freezing Rain as my abilities. With Freezing Rain, I drench my opponents with a Frigid Gale. Your opponent suffers twice Freezing Rain's rank as energy damage and becomes drained for a number of rounds equal to half the Freezing Rain rank. So energy is also used by the enemy to be able to cast certain abilities and whatnot. And if an enemy runs out of energy, they start taking health damage. Both health and...
So I also have Healing Ray.
So I am playing Malcolm, the Boggart Druid.
Okay.
Yep, Malcolm.
Because nature finds a way.
Yes.
So it's Ian Malcolm.
Yep.
Okay. I have Conjure Swarm as my attack and Resilient Nature as my defend. And my masteries are Fey Touched and Nature's Aspect. So Fey Touched, I am attuned to the natural world. This mastery deals energy damage to an opponent equal to Fey Touched plus Conjure Swarm rank.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Or raises one target's health and energy equal to half of my Resilient Nature rank. This mastery may be used outside of combat to raise a target's vitals. At rank 5, if you used Fey Touch last round, you may use Fey Touched twice this round.
Nice.
At rank 8, if your opponent suffered energy damage from any ally or spent energy this round, they suffer extra energy damage equal to the Fey Touched rank. Nature's Aspect may be used a number of times each game turn equal to half of my Nature's Aspect rank to cast an enchantment on the group. Use this mastery outside of combat to treat the group's movement as cautious, reroll the fate die, or reroll a skill die that a hero has just failed using your skill rank. In combat, boost each hero's attack and defend ranks by 1/3 Nature's Aspect rank. This effect may be sustained. Heroes may only benefit from one instance of this in combat at any given time. At rank 8, when a hero receives healing and is affected by Nature's Aspect, any energy damage they suffer this round is halved.
Nice. Sounds pretty awesome.
So I've got some good attack, and I've got some good help.
My ability of Scorch literally sets the enemy on fire.
Super.
So they're going to start burning as a constant tick damage over the turns.
Sounds good.
And the other one, like I said, Freezing Rain also does stuff. And if they're ever affected by my Freezing Rain, my electricity carries on that because water mixed with electricity
Good.
triples the electric damage.
It's good.
So, as we set up previously, we have set up where our starting location is and where the boss is.
Yep. So we're starting over here.
Oh, how
Now
much
here's-
food do I
And this is
have?
the boss's
Your
castle.
food rank is, you start with 5 food rank.
Okay.
Since you have a food rating of 1. However, we start with, in this version of the game, we don't have any gold. Gold
Okay.
is not starting out because we're in the middle of the woods instead of the middle of the city.
Okay.
So I like the theming. However, we do get other bonuses for playing the quick play version. Right now we have a movement speed of 5 instead of having to buy horses.
Super.
So we're able to move 5 spaces a turn.
Because we're playing quick play.
We also now get +3 to our vitals. You can give 3, you can split that up however you want between your health and your energy. You have 3 to spend.
Oh, okay.
You could either put all 3 into your health, all 3 into your energy, or split it.
Okay.
I'm going to do 2 and 1 and do 6 and 6.
Okay.
So I'll increase my health by 2 to 8, and my energy by 1 to 10.
I increased my health to 12.
I am not strong. I am
That's
squishy.
I will heal you.
Good.
Yes.
I may have not chosen the correct
Combo?
Combo.
That's all right.
You're a
We're gonna have
specialist.
fun.
You'll do good at whatever you're meant to do. I don't know what you're meant to do, though. So
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I meant to do. It looked good to have like a big bonus in my second mastery, but I'm not sure if I really like that second mastery.
Well, there
Can I
are.
look, can I
some-
look at the character types again, or the classes again?
Sure, they're up here.
I may switch.
Let me just read the next thing. The next thing we're going to get is I'm going to draw 3 power-up cards,
Oh, yeah.
and we're all going to now get those power-ups as a group.
Awesome.
So we'll all be affected by these cards. Do you want to decide first, or do you want me to?
Let me decide.
Okay.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of sick. I have a plan though. I'm gonna cast this twice.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna switch to the solipsist.
All right, we got a
So
set.
I'm gonna eat dreams.
All right.
So
Just straight over your stats.
yeah. move my stats over. And I have a 3 to add to my vitals still. So.
Yes.
I believe you can make it through the night.
Thank you.
The world must be ready. So, while you're doing that, so Andy,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go over what a game turn will be for us while we're setting up for this.
I've got the game turns reminder sheet here.
So, we have to, the first thing is, as a group, we can never split the party,
Good.
because everyone knows that's a
Never
terrible
split the
idea.
party. Nope.
And the first thing we can do is move. We can choose to move either carefully, which is cautiously, which means we only move 1 hex, or we move at our normal speed when following a river or a road. So this river we could move 5 spaces, or a road we could move 5 spaces, or just 1 space if we're cautious.
Right.
We can move.
Except I think we get a cautious motion bonus or something.
You automatically will succeed at navigating.
No, okay.
In addition, you may discard a circumstance card you do not want if you roll it. Or we can move normally, which means you move at your normal speed. Half the group rounded up must succeed at your navigation check first, though, or you will wander to a random space instead of the one you want.
Oh, weird. Okay.
And then, of course, you can move extremely recklessly. Move 2 spaces past your normal speed. So we could move up to 7 spaces. But you are forced to march in a long and tiring day, which means every hero will lose 2 energy from having to walk so much. Then roll navigate and choose to either explore or survive. The other skill automatically fails. Half the group must succeed their navigation roll to avoid wandering. Moving recklessly supersedes moving cautiously. Alrighty.
So Amanda, you are no longer Malcolm?
I'm no longer Malcolm, no.
Who are you?
I'm actually, I know who I'm going to be. I'm going to be Lennox.
Ooh, Lennox.
Lennox the solipsist?
I don't know the reference. I don't think.
Sweet dreams are made by me is the thing.
ah.
Sweet dreams are made of
Okay, gotcha.
these. Annie Lennox. She's
Uh,
awesome.
She is awesome.
Then whenever we arrive at the location,
Lennox.
we got to do a navigation. We got to do skill checks. Navigate, explore, and survive. Which means you roll your 3 dice, and you got to get lower than your stats to succeed.
Gotcha.
If you crit, you get special bonuses. Otherwise, you lose certain things, depending on what it is. Actually, you don't find anything, or you wander and you can't find your way, or if you fail to eat, you are forced to eat your food, or you take health damage.
Look at all this story.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
There's
good.
a lot
I'm glad.
of story to this game.
Coming of age, into the forest.
Then you have circumstances, which would have to, after skill phase, depending on your location, the group faces 1 circumstance, which we roll the 6-sided die, which is either one of these 5 or a random draw. Then an event. An event occurs if the group ends its movement on an enthralled city, which is the one with the mage in control, or one of her citadels, outpost, battle site, or a destination. And if it's a boss, we fight the boss immediately. And then finally, the villain, the Magi, activates. We increase her fate tracker on this battle mat by 1. Once it hits 5, because we're playing sped up mode, it will reset. And I believe if the fate cycle is equal to or higher than any hero's skill, that hero automatically critically fails when required to roll that skill.
Youch.
So if she gets above a 5 for your, if she has a 5 and you're trying to roll for your current survival, you'll automatically fail. She controls our fate.
I don't like her. Let's beat her.
Hero may roll skill again if they manage to increase their rank higher than the fate cycle. Oh my god. If the fate cycle is equal to or greater than all hero skills of a hero, they become mind wiped. That means she literally telepathically erases your mind.
Wow.
That sounds fun.
Hero may no longer fight in combat and are treated as being lifeless.
So is there a way to reduce that skill track?
They can be revived. During the Magi phase of each game turn, roll the fate die. If you roll a hex, a mind wipe hero. Oh my god! If you roll a hex, the mind wipe hero is lost. Remove the hero and start with a new one.
Oh, great.
Each turn they remain with the group, increase the results. For example, So basically, we need to keep leveling to survive.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
different than, because before the dead king would wander around, and the danger was if you encounter the king, you start combat immediately.
Right.
With this one, it's a ticking clock of whether or not we'll be
So we have
snapped
to
out of
level
reality.
up faster than she...
Can wipe us off the map.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. So before we start, when we set up the board, we set up some circumstances.
Yes.
And we set up some relics that we can hunt for. We have to go to 3 locations to get each relic.
Well, we will draw these cards. We can also get them from beating bosses. Okay. Bosses will give us rewards depending on when we defeat them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing being, if we ever get to 10 on her stat right here, if it ever reaches 10, we start combat automatically.
Super.
Okay.
So minimum we have is 50 rounds, I guess, but it's going to go by much faster than that because we're going to bolt through this
And
one, I think.
we're playing on fast mode.
Yes.
So let's get our 3 special abilities.
3 special ability cards. We will now add 3 new abilities. Everyone gets a +1 to their secondary and first mastery.
What's secondary and first mastery?
Blue and purple.
Okay. +1?
+1.
Very awkward.
Yeah, I remember being very disheartened by some of my numbers when I started last time, and then being like, oh, we're going up real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone gets +1 to damage and to navigate.
+2?
+1, +1.
Okay. Got 3 navigate and 2 damage.
And the last card is everyone gets a +1 to their explore value.
Okay. That gives us a good head start.
Let me see if there's any other better ones. She will not summon her sentinels. That's another gameplay mechanic for the game in normal mode. They are essentially bosses that spawn on the board that you have to take care of because they will corrupt the cities faster. But, yeah. Let's begin the game, I believe.
All right.
So
first we decide where we're going. We're not there. We're here.
we're on 1, yes.
Yes.
Uh,
So I think we should head towards one of these so that we can start getting relics. Does that make sense to you, John?
how high is everyone's navigation stat?
My navigation is 4.
No, you 3.
No, 3. Sorry.
All right.
I'm at 4.
Okay, I think we have a good chance of rolling below as a group if we go for either one of these, if we move normally. So is that good with everybody?
Yeah.
Sure. So
Okay.
do we all roll simultaneously? Or
We will, but first, let's do 1, 2, 3. Or which one do we want to go to? If we go to the first one,
don't we have to stay on the road?
if we're moving cautiously, we're doing this as a normal roll.
Okay.
If we do cautious roll, we won't have to roll at all. I'm just where do we want to go for the destinations? We have one at the 3rd level boss, one at the 1st level boss, and one at a random location over here.
Let's try the random location first,
Yeah.
and then try the boss after that.
Okay. Which one is this one? It's A corner keeper right there.
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
it? Would you mind
Brandon,
reading
do you want to read the keeper card there?
Sure. Keeper. Infused seeds. The Briarkin that watches over the fragmentier is zealous and unbribable. He will not relinquish the fragment to any mere passerby. He requires the Grey Dragon Skull as proof of your conviction. The group may keep the Dark Relic. For each additional unique Dark Relic or completed relic you possess, he will give the group 2 infused seeds. Challenge. Escort the Briarcane to Elowin's Grove. If you do, each hero may draw a power-up card.
So Elowin's Grove is any of those locations right here with this symbol.
Okay.
So we would have to take him to a boss location
Yeah,
currently.
that's a long
Find
trip.
it.
I hate escort missions.
So how about we just try for the first boss and see
Yeah.
how we do?
So the
Sure.
first boss is this one here.
The Mad King. So first we got to see if we pass our navigation.
Okay, so we need to roll
Below
I need under
or
a 3.
2, I pass.
2.
I rolled a 3.
That's a pass if it's
Okay.
equal or below. So we all make it to the Mad King.
Cool.
Marakek, the Mad King.
Yes.
So
Let's fight him.
combat,
Kick his ass.
Immediately begins. So, Merakek the Mad King, he's a monstrous humanoid. Does anyone get anything for monstrous humanoid?
It's my favorite opponent. It's a monstrous humanoid.
So you can hold on to this since you're going to be using your special hex when you fight him with battle.
Sure.
You just love fighting monstrous humanoids.
So, how this is going to work is, Andy, we're going to decide as our group first. We can discuss among ourselves what we're going to do, and we can coordinate our attack. Then I'll roll a die to randomly determine what he does as a response.
Okay.
He will always hit us first before we can attack him, though.
Okay.
So I'll read off what he could possibly do. Flying Fists, single target health attack. That target will suffer 4 damage.
Ouch.
He could defend himself with Don't Touch Me, which is a 5 defense shield. Bolt of Fire, dual energy. Target 2 targets are basically hit for energy damage. The Mad King holds his staff out, and instead of flames, dark smoke pours out of it. Each target suffers 5 energy damage. If either target defends any damage, Melkith heals 4. Where are my underlings? Group energy attack. Each target suffers 3 piercing energy damage as a group. Meraketh shouts at his commands at the air. And then 2 big abilities. Power of the Grey Skull. Oh, I wonder if that's a reference. Group health damage. Each target's health is reduced to the lowest health amount among all living heroes. At the end of the resolution phase, Malkuth's Magic Skull also switches its current health and energy value. Ooh, that's a dangerous ability. And finally, I Am King. Unyielding triple target non-lethal health and energy damage. Each target suffers 3 health and 3 energy damage.
Okay, so that's what we have to deal with. I am going to probably do what I'm going to do every combat at the beginning, which is cast my Healing Ray.
Okay.
And what it does is it creates a number of motes of light that I can consume anytime during this combat to heal somebody.
Okay.
So I get 3 motes of light when my Healing Ray goes off.
Okay. I will probably cast for my first move Freezing Rain, so my next round I can use a Thunderbolt on him.
Okay.
That way he'll also start losing energy. What are you feeling, Amanda?
So hey, guess what? I have 2 abilities. One is Sandman and one is Dream Eater. Sandman, my opponent suffers Sandman rank energy damage and becomes lethargic. I may sustain the lethargic effect for a number of rounds equal to half my Sandman rank. So that's 2 rounds at the moment. And my Sandman rank right now, well, I have a 4 in there. So yeah. I also have Dream Eater, where I can deal energy damage equal to twice my Dream Eater rank plus Psychotropic Wave rank. So at the moment, that's 11.
Oh my gosh.
Because my Dream Eater rank right now is 5. So it's twice that plus my shield rank, which is a 1. So that's 11 at the moment.
If we can drain his energy immediately, that's pretty awesome.
So that seems like a real good idea for me.
Nice.
So yeah. If the target is lethargic, it also negates health healed by the opponent and instead heals a target of your choice by the same amount.
Ooh.
But I'm going to use Dream Eater.
So I can drain him of 8 energy. You'll drain him of 11?
Yep.
Is that right? So we will literally knock out all of his energy in one go if we do that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have... Oh, I'm so
Yeah, I
sorry.
refigured my things after we did the rank up cards, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, none of my rank ups bumped anything.
right. So we're all set on what we're going to do for this round?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good.
He rolls.
He rolls 4.
4 is Bolt of Fire. Dual target energy. The Mad King holds his staff out.
Oh, no.
that's-
4 is Where Are My Underlings?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where are my underlings?
my underlings? Group energy.
Where are my
Each target
underthings?
Suffers 3 piercing energy damage, and he shouts his commands into the air.
All right, so we all lose 3 energy.
And the quote is, I don't think he has any other.
This.
Do we
We'll
lose
Free
energy like over
we can-
here or right here in current?
right here in your current. That way you don't have to change your stat. I made a mistake with that. And then I'm going to spend my required energy to cast my spell. So I have 2 energy left.
Do I have to use energy for my healing ray? It's 2?
2 right there,
Yep.
yes.
Okay. So
How
I
much
have
is my
healing ray.
Dream Eater?
Dream Eater, does it have... There it is, that little fist.
1.
Alright, so my healing ray
Cool.
creates
I can do
3
that.
motes that I can use. So I
Alright.
have 3 motes in play.
Perfect. He loses from my attack 8 energy, so he's at 10. And then from you, he loses...
I'm spending 1 to cast my Dream Eater. He loses 11.
All right, he is officially out of energy.
Awesome.
And he takes 1 health damage.
So he's at 19 health.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe now becomes drained for the following round. So I'm just going to look up terminology. Do you have any terminology you guys need to clarify with your abilities? They'll usually be highlighted
so.
words.
So sustain, I assume it says I may sustain the lethargic effect on someone for a number of rounds equal to half of my Sandman rank. My Sandman rank is 4, so I can sustain it for 2 rounds.
And I'm looking to see if lethargic is one of the key words, or is lethargic a part of your?
It says my opponent suffers Sandman rank energy damage and becomes lethargic. I may sustain the lethargic effect. While lethargic, my opponent suffers waking nightmare rank energy damage.
So that's
So,
specific to your
yep.
character type.
Or influenced by that twice that amount whenever the opponent suffers health damage. At rank 6, the opponent must spend twice the amount of energy to use abilities.
All right.
He's just so tired, guys. So tired.
Since my rain is draining him, he is losing. What is it? He'll lose 3 energy at the start of each turn, and he gains 3 energy less each turn for the next 2 rounds.
That sounds good.
So now we have our next combat round.
Okay, so
I have Waking Nightmare, which is just my attack. That has a little heart and a little fist next to it. What does that mean?
Heart and fist,
Right there.
health and vitality.
Or health and energy.
May I see that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what to do with that.
Attacking. I am unsure. For right as of now, I believe it's just your normal attack stat.
Okay.
And I will double check that if it's anything else in a sec. I think that new black symbol right here for the heart, I think
Yeah.
that's soul shields. That might have something to do with the
But
soul
it
shield
looks
attack.
like my health symbol.
I am double checking.
Like it's a health symbol and an energy symbol. But I'm not sure what that means.
yeah, my attack, Arrow of Light, has like a belt or something.
A belt.
Which means maybe it's a ranged attack? Oh, it's a chain breaker.
Chain.
It's
Oh, for
got, like, a
linking. Oh, I know what these are. So this establishes its damage to either... Mine is only to vitality, enemy health. Your attack can be
Mine is-
either energy or health.
Nice. Okay,
And
okay.
yours can help reduce influence on enemies. So you can
Nice,
directly attack
okay.
enemies with your attacks.
That makes sense. I'm going to...
Since nobody needs any healing, I'm just
No.
going to use my turn to use my Arrow of Light, which is
Go
going
for
to do 2 damage, I assume. I probably have to hit with my attack, which I guess means I need to roll under my attack value or something.
No, you don't have to roll for any of these attacks.
just attack.
They're just
Yeah.
straight up
Just
attacks.
happens.
I'm going to use Waking Nightmare because it's just my attack. That's rank 4.
Okay.
Or it's a 4 on here. That's not rank. That's...
I'm going to spend another energy to cast my Scorch on it, because at the
Cool.
start of his turn, he's going to take 14 damage.
That sounds great. Well,
Yeah.
with my... I'm doing 4 damage, right?
Yep.
And I'm
So
doing
that's
2
18 damage.
So he will be at 19 health right now, so if he gets one more hit from Andy's just normal attack,
Yep.
he should be killed.
Sweet.
So I'm
We'll
at
see what
1.
he does. So how much
Oh,
energy do I have
yeah.
to spend to do this?
To do what? Your normal
My
attack?
arrow attack.
No energy. It's
No.
just a straight
It's
up attack.
masteries use energy.
Okay.
All right, so who wants to roll to see what the bad thing is?
Oh, okay. Hopefully he doesn't shield himself.
1. He's
1.
just straight up attacking.
Flying Fists.
Cool.
Single health target. That target suffers 4 damage.
If we're okay with it, I can take the 4.
You can tank it.
Sound
Yeah.
good? All right.
So you go to 8.
I go to 8, and then I'm going to spend my 1 energy to cast Scorch on him, which will do
14 damage. You said?
One sec. Sorry. You set your opponent aflame. They suffer lightning bolt rank damage and become burned. So currently it's 6 for a number of rounds equal to half the burn from scorch. So I just got to see when exactly he's hit by the 14 damage. To be
Gotcha.
specific.
Well, he's getting another 4 from me, so
So 10 damage so far. He's at 9 health.
cool.
And Andy, you hit him for 2.
Yes.
Okay, so he's at 7. And let me just double check. He is currently burned. So let me double check what burn specifically
John.
says.
You took 4 damage.
I did take 4 damage.
Anytime a target suffers health damage, I may choose to consume one of my motes to heal that target. I'm going to heal you for 2 points of damage.
Okay. I go back up to 10.
Sweet. Guys, good teamwork.
Yeah.
Nice.
Teamwork makes the dreams work, says
You're
my
a dream
solipsist.
eater.
Equal to half this becomes burned for a number of rounds in... Oh, equal to half the rank when I'm doing... Okay. Oh no, it's number of rounds equal to half my rank.
Look at
And
me, I have a
rank 5.
giant kitty.
Ah.
Look at me, John. I have a
Oh,
giant
yeah,
kitty.
that's nice.
I have a giant kitty, guys. Look at that
Art
giant
in this
kitty.
game is amazing. Yeah.
It's purple.
Oh, okay. So I misread my ability. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He's just he's taking another 3, so he's at 4 currently.
That's fine.
But it's a combination with me defending with wind wall. Essentially, I think my abilities combo. So
Right. Mine also combo.
with burning, I defend with wind wall, and that increases the burning effect, which makes him take the 14 if he attacks me at a certain rank.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine Dream Eater does like extra stuff if he's already lethargic from Sandman.
Okay.
So I make him tired, and then I steal his dreams.
Nice. All right, so he loses 3 energy at the start of his turn, though, due to my drain ability.
So he's down to 1.
He's down to 1 health.
Well, I think we've got him.
We've got him, and I don't think any of us are going to get knocked out, hopefully. I pray.
I'm going
every
to use
night.
Waking Nightmare again because it doesn't use up any energy from
Yeah,
me,
no, use Arrow of
and
Light
it does
again.
4 more damage.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Actually, if you guys are going to attack, I'm just going to wind wall and tank whatever he throws.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, wind
Sounds
wall
good.
defense.
He is going to
2. Defend.
defend. Don't touch me. Defend 5, regen 3 health through the end of combat.
Each time rolled, add 1 to the regen amount. So what was your total with the attack? 4?
4.
And yours was 2? So that's 1 hit. I believe you hit him before he regens. I will double check. No, his ability goes off first, so he will get 3 health
Yeah.
back. But it's fine, because you guys hit him for 1, so he goes back to 3 at the end of the round. And at the start of the round, he gets burned. And he is set on fire, and he dies.
Okay,
Great.
we've defeated our first boss.
The first boss has been defeated!
And that clears a bounty.
No. We have to return to the campsite and claim the bounty to be able... we have to return to a city and claim the bounty.
Okay.
Okay.
But we do get the rewards for these cards now. So we'll flip over the next
Flip over some
fragment
cards.
card. So the first fragment we have access to is the figurine. You grasp the fragments in the air and suddenly... and the air suddenly turns to water. A half-man, half-deer swims with you, gasping for air, desperate and trying to reach the surface alongside you. The vision dissipates just as you run out of air. So everyone's getting +2 to their energy,
Sweet.
+2 to their health, and everybody will get one of these cards.
That's to our max, right?
To your max, yes.
Yeah.
And everybody gets one of these cards, but because we are playing with the quick rules, we'll
get
flip
2.
3 cards and we all get the stats of all the cards.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right,
Everyone
what do we got?
loses 1 food rating.
I'm now at 0.
I am at 2. You no longer eat food.
I don't have to eat.
All right. And reduce
I
your...
just eat
oh,
dreams.
5.
That's all I need.
Everyone gets +1 to their shield.
Okay.
And everyone gets another +1 to their health and their energy.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we do go up fast.
Yeah.
Next, we have access to this.
By the way, my Dream Eater damage is up to 12.
Nice. One player can get a +1 defense, and another player can get a gray dragon skull.
Which we actually needed.
We needed
because
for the keeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me read what a gray dragon skull does.
I
Dark
John,
Ruins.
You can take the defense, or Amanda. I've got a molecular barrier of 4, which I can use to defend.
I only have a psychotropic wave of 2. John only has a wind wall of 2. I feel like John's going to be tanking more damage than either of us, Andy.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it's an item someone holds, essentially.
Hey, DG Dell, how's it going?
Fidel!
Hi.
Greetings! Welcome!
Whoever takes the...
We are playing Hexplore It, which is a massive D&D style adventure in board game form. It's very cool.
Thank you for hosting.
Thank you. So whoever gets the gray dragon skull will write it in their item area, and they immediately get +2 to their energy. Who would like to carry that skull?
My energy is 13 right now.
My energy is 11.
John, I think you need more energy than either of us.
I think John does.
Okay, so I will add the gray dragon skull, and what its ability is, once per game turn during the declaration phase,
Yeah.
whenever we start a combat phase, I can raise each hero's health to the highest health amount among the heroes, and lower the hero's energy to the lowest amount among the heroes. So we'll trade our energy to raise our stats, which could be a last-ditch survival method.
Yeah, that could be
Right,
handy
yeah.
at some point.
I'm going to stand us right here because that's where we are.
Yeah.
Gray dragon skull. Okay.
Awesome.
Skull.
Good catch. That was handy.
And the
And
defense.
Who would
Do we
like the
wanna-
defense stat?
You, John. Take it.
You're our tank.
Okay.
So
your defense
we're
goes
we're
up to 3?
buffing you up.
Alrighty.
We want you to be nice and beefy.
And
As a
group reward.
group, we all get 2 food. If you have a 0, you can just give the food to somebody else.
Yeah. Who has the highest appetite?
I have a 2 for food.
Yeah, you get my food.
Okay.
Just pass it on to you. Just give me a dream. That's all I need.
So where does our food go? Just in the backpack?
Over here, you will mark off how much food you have. So.
Okay. So I have 2.
You can carry up to 5 times your initial food rating.
And I have 4 food currently. And then we all get 3 gold.
Got it.
And we'll draw 3 more cards to add bonuses to.
Man.
Everyone gets an explore value.
Okay. Mine's up to 5 now.
I'm at 3.
I'm at 4.
Survival,
Mine's up to 5.
3.
5. And finally, +1 to attack and to your second mastery.
Nice.
5.
Oh, 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 oh.
7.
Woo. Okay. We're up to 14 Dream Eater damage.
20 for defending with my Sculpt Wave, if I manage to level up my stuff.
3 divided by 2 is still
It's still 2.
still 1.
Still
Yeah,
one,
it's still
yeah.
1, yeah.
But a 5 divided by 2 is 2 nuts.
Okay.
Okay.
We have not played Villainous.
Oh, Villainous? I tried to play that last night.
Has a
So-
second expansion out?
It
Yeah.
The second expansion I don't think has arrived yet. I've got it on pre-order.
Who is in
store.
the second version?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have to
That was
admit,
very funny as a
not much of a
deadpan.
Disney person.
But yes, Villainous looks
Nothing.
interesting. The story I heard about Villainous was we had somebody who bought it because they thought it was a Disney game to play with their young children.
No.
And their young children were like totally flummoxed by this incredibly complex game.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's Disney. It's Disney stuff, but it's not meant for little kids.
Yeah.
It's also got like.
Scar and Yzma.
Oh, finally they had Scar. Because I was like, they added Prince John to the start, and he's
Not
already
Scar.
he's already a lion. So why not put Scar in? Who is Yzma? Was she?
Is that Emperor's New Groove or?
Oh, Yzma!
Yeah.
Yzma! I loved Emperor's New Groove. I think it's my.
I haven't seen it.
It's
My
just
nieces
good
called it the Llama movie, or Yama movie.
The Yama
movie.
Yeah, they wanted to see the
Yeah.
Yama movie.
All right, and the last
Our
thing being,
nieces,
Grew up in a bilingual
yeah,
household.
they grew up in a bilingual household, and
I've raised the villain, and I'm so
Tracker.
sorry.
Yep.
Where is the turn?
llamas
my
was
turn?
definitely llamas were a thing.
Oh,
we bought
no,
didn't we buy one of them a
Abner.
stuffed llama at one point?
Stuffed ma.
I'm almost certain we bought them a
It's
stuffed
purple,
llama at
purple,
one point
whichever one it is.
when they were little.
This one.
They're like adults now.
What is
It's
that?
terrifying.
Could it be at the bottom of that stack?
Time.
No.
How dare time
Nope, nope,
pass?
There it is. Found it.
Okay.
All right. We've cleared the event and I've increased the tracker. We don't have to worry because we're not going too fast and it's going fine.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, it is a new day. We begin the next round. We can now go to the next location, and we can draw a new. If we go back to the first city,
Yeah.
Yep.
we
can
will
get our
once again
bounty.
we will fully restore our stats,
Uh-huh.
and we will get the bonus for entering that city. And I believe the first city's bonus is
It's something about healing.
+3 to vitalities.
So, do we, since we're right next to
Congratulations,
it...
DG Dell. That's awesome. He says
What
he's been
happened?
cigarette free for over a month now.
Oh,
Congratulations!
yeah.
That
That's
is
super
really
hard.
tough,
That sounds difficult.
and that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So, John, if we go to this place that's right next to us, can we turn in the gray dragon skull?
I believe so, but we would also have to walk all the way over to deliver the person to complete that
That was a
quest.
Do we have to
that.
do both?
I think so, right? Or that's a
So
challenge.
that's a challenge.
Oh, okay. So what was it? We go over there and we bring the skull.
The Briarkin that watches over the fragment here is zealous and unbribable. He will not relinquish the fragment to any mere passerby. He requires the gray dragon skull as proof of your conviction. You may keep the relic.
Okay, great.
So you have to show it to him. Be like, look, we got this thing.
So if
And
we
we got that gray dragon skull.
And for each additional unique dark relic or completed relic you possess, he will give the group 2 infused seeds. So you get infused seeds for...
all right.
So do we want to hold off and get more relics, or do we want to just
If
go
we-
there and...
If we go here, we collect the thing and we get the next fragment.
Yeah,
So we got another fragment card, which will give us more bonuses.
right.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
So let's say we move cautiously.
Yep, so we
We
don't
switch
have
to
to roll.
vaping to help, and it's
We flip
helping.
this over.
That's good.
We reveal. We got the skull, bro. We got the skull.
Look,
Yeah.
skull.
Gray dragon skull.
And we get the new fragment.
Neat. The only thing I don't love about
The
vaping is
ring.
that right when vaping started to become a thing, before a lot of places had sort of added vaping to their rules about don't do this indoors. There was a day when there were like 5 people in this store all vaping at the same time
All different flavors.
inside and all using different flavors. And the miasma
Oh my God.
of mixed like tobacco, mint, birthday cake, bubblegum, orange was nauseating. And it just sort of hovered at like head height. It was not pleasant. So yeah, by now a
Vaping's
lot
not
of
allowed in the store.
yeah, by
Okay.
now people have included vaping as no, you're not allowed to do that inside.
Besides which, sure it smells better than smoking, it's no less addictive.
yeah.
No.
So if you're standing around in a vape cloud, you're getting nicotine.
You're still if
Anyways.
but I'm glad it's helping.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely, that's key.
Yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
it's a common sense thing. I think it was a case of this is new and therefore it's not officially on the books, so let's go ahead and see if we can get away with it, sort of deal. And it was very quickly said, no, you can't get away with that.
All right, so that was day 2.
All right. So, well, first we got the new item.
What
We
is our
all
new
get
item? It's
plus
a
2
ring.
health and plus 2 energy. So now I'm at 11 energy.
So why do we have what's up with this third card?
If we go to another location, it's just another option to get a new
Gotcha.
item.
So what do we have now?
We have plus 2
Plus 2
energy.
to energy and plus 2 to...
Yep. I have 17 health.
And we get another perk card.
Yep. As a group, our new perk is -1 food again.
Oh.
Food is 0.
You no longer
Food
need to
matters
eat.
not.
I am at food 5.
You just
and I have
eat
4.
eat energy.
Can
Yeah.
I give you the 2 food that I've
I
got?
can't carry that much. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good for survival checks. But that's the end of the next day.
Okay.
Round 2. All right. Now we can go to another city. Do we wish to enter the first city or the second city? Because the second city, we can go there and we can get either food or gold. If we get gold, we can buy stuff.
Yeah, let's... do we need to heal up, though? You need your energy back, John.
Yeah.
Let me actually really quick. Skip the circumstance phase when entering a controlled city.
Rest is one of the options, right? We can stay where we are.
Yeah,
So
we
this is-
we added vaping to the library's rules.
This is different than the normal city rules. We got new things. So, technically, all these cities are already under her mind control. They're all called enthralled cities.
Okay.
Enthralled cities are dangerous and are filled with valuable equipment. Heroes may search for gear in these locations. Each hero decides whether they'll team up as a group or explore the city alone. Each group rolls skill dice, consulting the table below to determine how many successes each group achieve. Then roll the fate die once and consult the effects on the table below. Modify the results for each group using a modifier they've earned, if any. Apply any damage or conditions to each group separated, and advance the timer to equal to or the worst roll achieved. So we could possibly get this increasing more, but we need to visit those locations to be able to heal back up. I guess the question being, if we choose to go in there, do we want to explore as a group or split up as soon as we get there? If we split up, do you want me to read what both of the benefits are?
John, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Before we do that. So we have Starfire Ring and Figurine of Power.
Yes.
Here. We have both of those
We
over
have
here.
one fragment of each of them.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's that we need to like hit each of these cards to get each fragment of. So we need to turn in this bounty to get the next fragment of the ring, and we need to. We did something to get that
The
figurine.
one,
What did we do?
The keeper.
That's on the ring.
Yep. They're not. They're randomized for the start of it. The drawing is randomized as well.
So it doesn't really matter what card
order?
these are on.
It
They
just
could
gives
end
more
up-
places we could find them.
Gotcha. Okay.
right.
Since we did the keeper, should I like turn it over or move it or something? Since we
Sure.
did it,
Or yeah, that all works.
I'll just pull it out since we've
We
done
still
it.
have the option to do his quest, right?
The challenge. I would
I
say that
think it's
we
passed,
already
yeah.
passed
Okay.
it.
But yeah, if we choose to explore one of these enthralled cities alone, if a hero searches alone, they'll use their own skill roll for the results.
I think we should explore together.
Okay. If one or more go together, the hero with the most successes will consult the table that I have in front of me. Left on behalf of the group. For instance, the best roll of the group is a 2 skill successes. The group would receive a -1 bonus on the fate die results. All right. So, would we like to visit the second though, or the first city? Do we want more vitality points in for upgrading, or do we want gold?
I feel like we need to bulk ourselves. We need to buff.
Okay.
So we need to like. I want to get like I now have much higher totals than I had
Yeah.
going into that fight. So it would be nice to go back up to my max.
Okay.
So I was
So
reading
that-
through the movement thing, and one of our options is to camp and heal 3 energy and health.
Yes, we could camp for the round. And it also gives us a -1 to whenever we're doing any of our skill checks. We
Yeah.
don't roll the green die.
John
just these
needs.
two.
John really needs energy
I need my energy back.
because otherwise he's
Fully
not helpful.
restore your energy. We should do that somehow.
Okay. The main way to do so would be to, I think, visit one of the cities or buy a potion to help us.
Okay.
All right, let's go to a city and then explore as a group.
Do we want to go to 1 or 2?
2, it's further in.
Sure.
All right.
So it's 3 spaces.
And we're moving cautiously because we're on a road.
Okay.
Now, everybody roll your skill check. Because
What are
we're
we
going
rolling?
as a
We're
group.
rolling all of our dice.
Yep, all of our blues.
Yeah.
I got 1 success.
I got a hex.
I got a hex,
Alrighty.
and those
and I
are
also
not
succeeded
successes.
on my green. I got a hex on my blue, and I succeeded on my green.
I
failed
failed
on my
on
yellow.
my other two.
So for the crit though, you get an energy back.
Sweet.
You also get an energy back.
Okay.
Andy, you got the most successes in our group, so your dice determine what happens. Since you got 2 successes, you will reduce the fate roll that you roll with this die by 1.
Okay.
So roll the fate and see what happens.
CBD oil
Right?
Very low.
in
That's
an
not low. I
interior
rolled an 8, so
location.
we get a
This
7.
seems
7.
like bad plan.
Okay. All of us are tethered together.
Okay.
Great.
So, tethered.
We are bound to each other.
We are the tethered. Okay. Keywords, keywords, keywords. Tethered. Tethered targets will die if their health or energy drops to 0. So for the next few rounds, if we lose all of our energy or health, it goes to
John,
it's
you
over.
need your energy.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
definitely needs his energy back.
Oh no, all those stats. But we turn in the quest. And we turn the other quest
The
in.
bounty and the keeper.
So we get the gold for the quest. We all get 1 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
And I have to increase this by 1 for that +1 effect. But now we're allowed to search for gear. Each hero chooses to roll to either gear or for items or loot before each roll of the die. If you choose to obtain items, you'll also gain additional rewards: food, gold, or even a power-up card. So. Hero chooses to roll for either gear upgrades or for items or loot before each roll of the die. If you choose to obtain items, you'll also gain the additional rewards: gold, food, and power-ups. May trade gear and equipment found with one another. So we roll our 3 dice again,
Okay.
because I believe actually what we rolled would have allowed us to get that gear based on what it was. So that just... All right, so I got a 3, a hex, and a 9. With a 9, I have a +1 to my health. You find a backpack with trail maps, and you find a backpack with elven rations and trail maps. So trail maps, I need to see the grove of items. Not here, not here, not here. I'm sorry, I must go through all of these. Favors. Here we go. Waypost. Trail map. This map allows us to see random hexes. That's great.
We've got all the stuff.
I know. What did you guys manage to roll?
All right. So I failed on my gold,
Okay.
but I succeeded on my navigate die.
You get a +1 to your navigate, and you find a scroll of the walking tree.
Scroll of the walking tree.
This scroll can be used during the movement phase to travel through the great trees. They may basically teleport us around. Amanda, what did you manage to roll?
I got a 5 on my green die, a 3 on my yellow die, and a 9 on my blue.
Okay. You get a +1 to explore, and you find a Barkskin potion.
A what just potion?
A barkskin potion, I'm sorry.
Potion.
Consume this during the movement phase. Thick bark covers the body. All heroes gain +4 to block for the duration of the game. For the duration of the turn.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. That makes more
Yeah.
sense. Barkskin potion. Cool.
All right. Now I believe we get the heal for visiting the city. So restore your stats up to max.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alrighty, that's another game turn passed, so the villainous track goes up once again. Alright.
All right, where do we want to go next?
Well, actually, since we're in the city, we can now spend our gold to level up.
Oh, I've got 4 gold.
So, when leveling up, you look at whatever the stat value is, you spend that in gold, and you mark off the area. That way, the next stat you buy, you must pay that amount.
Yeah, good plan. Okay. So
I'm going to
how
spend
many
my
points
gold.
does it get you?
1 point per spent.
Ah.
I'm going to spend my gold to level up my shield.
I spent my gold to level up my Scorch because I want to get it to rank 5 as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna level up my arrows of light to 4.
Alrighty. And did we turn in the bounty? We get another shard card for that.
Yes.
For turning in the bounty, we found a sword.
A shard, fragment of a sword. Yeah.
That gives us +1 to survival, the light blue stat. We get +1 attack.
Oh, and we have an
Wait, how are we getting?
infused
We're getting +1 attack from what?
We found another fragment for turning in the bounty.
Okay.
attack and +1 blue.
Yep.
+1 attack and +1 blue.
And we're drawing another card. I'm sorry, Amanda, you were saying?
We have infused seeds.
Oh,
I don't know what that is, but we got for each.
That's additional.
Oh,
We only
okay,
had
okay,
one,
okay.
so we
Never
got no
mind.
infused
Never
seeds.
mind. Okay, that's
I'll
right.
just
We
see
didn't.
what
We
they
didn't
do.
get any.
Okay. Infused seeds for 0 energy. Harvest cost, 0 energy. Wild seeds are created to seal. I believe that they are used for certain conditions throughout the game. Like you can sell certain items to get more of
That
these
makes
items,
sense.
and I think they might also lead into forging. We will see. Next game turn. What we would like to do?
I think we should go for another
Oh,
quest.
I'm so
what?
sorry. We have one more card to draw for the sword.
Oh, wow.
+2 to your first mastery.
We.
What?
I'm at 6.
My first
I am at
mastery
6.
just hit 8, which means now when I use synthesis, not only may I molecular barrier this round, but after I heal the target with synthesis, the next round, Arrow of Light is raised by half my synthesis rank.
Sweet.
Nice. I got my burn.
I'm up to 6 on Sandman and 6 on Dream Eater, so my lethargic damage is 6. So they take 6 energy damage when I hit them with Sandman, and my lethargic influence is 12.
Wow.
So at rank 6, lethargic opponents must spend twice the amount of energy when using their abilities. And while lethargic, my opponent suffers waking nightmare rank energy damage or influence by twice that amount whenever the opponent suffers health damage.
Okay.
Dream Eater is up to 15 and 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15. So I now deal 15 damage with Dream Eater. And at rank 5, if my opponent runs out of energy while I'm using this mastery, I gain a rank in Waking Nightmare.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. I forgot one other thing. For visiting the second city, we all had 5 more gold.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm going to spend that 5 gold.
I also am spending that 5 gold.
what am I
I
going to
have a
spend
7
that
in that
on?
energy.
Man, I feel like I'm going to
And
spend
playing
that.
this on easy mode is definitely easy mode.
Yeah.
Playing it on an accelerated speed.
Yeah.
Because normally when
gonna
we flip one of those
spend
cards, we
those.
would have to choose things
Yes.
to keep.
Yeah.
It's split amongst a party. This game goes up to 6 players as well. This is a
Nice.
long-formed, kind of
Yeah.
like afternoon kind of game, like
Yeah, it's
a
a
Twilight
good crunchy
Imperium
game
co-op
normally.
sort of setup. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just playing it on easy mode because we only have a 2-hour
Ooh,
window.
okay.
Essentially.
Dream Eater. I'm going to raise Dream Eater up by 1
Okay.
because when I hit rank 8 in Dream Eater, I can also use Psychotropic Wave that same round.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, my healing ray,
at
if I can get it to
1
rank
gold.
7, I can use Arrow of Light the
7,
same round that I use my healing ray.
I'm able to now use my wind wall attack, so now it's going to be a move of Scorch, Shield, Scorch, shield, and then just blow back.
My
Fire
Dream Eater
attacks.
damage is up to 17.
Oh, great. So you're going to drain them to death. I'll help with my
No
freezing
energy.
rain.
I'm also, so like I said, my mastery's chain. So Sandman makes them lethargic. My lethargic duration is up to 3. I can sustain it for 3 rounds. And then Dream Eater does bonus to them if they're lethargic when I hit them with it.
Okay.
So I make them lethargic and then I eat their dreams.
Nice.
Yep.
So the way that works is I do the damage, and if they're lethargic, it negates health healed by the opponent, and instead heals a target of my choice by the same amount.
Oh, nice.
So, like, if he had healed himself, but he had been lethargic when I hit him with Dream Eater, he would have not healed himself, and I could have redirected that healing to one of you guys.
Okay, cool. That's
So-
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We're all ready
I'm
for
glad I
something
switched
super
to the
powerful.
solipsist.
I
That's
feel like-
yeah.
I feel like we should go after the Death Moth next.
Level
We're ready
2?
for the next enemy.
We go for
So
the Death Moth.
that is over here.
Yeah,
so
we
I'll
have to
walk.
travel.
We
all
will
the way
get a
over.
circumstance in the way, but I think we can handle at least one of these.
Yeah,
Does that sound
let's
fun?
do it. Let's do it.
So
All
how do we do this?
So we can either try to follow the road. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5.
Yeah.
We could hit the next city. I was just double checking. I don't know exactly if we actually start with each city enthralled or not. So I am double checking that currently.
Scroll of the walking tree. So we
Right,
can
we can
travel
tree
through
port.
the trees.
We just have to find a tree at a nearby location. Like it's physically
There's a lot of
tree,
trees.
right? Where is that item? I am so sorry. Okay,
No, that's
scroll
cool.
the tree. This scroll may be used to
Oh, there's an update for you, Andy.
Yeah, I see that.
It's scheduled for 9:08 p.m. It's a weird
Oh,
time.
through the great trees. Great trees. They look like big, like this one. This is a great tree. You can
Cool.
teleport 10 hexes away from this tree
Oh, there's one
to
down
another one.
here.
Yeah. And
That's
there's probably more in the.
Yeah, there's
the
probably more
explored.
on other things.
So we can move 3 to that great tree and then teleport to 10 hexes within
10 hexes of it.
10
Yeah.
10 hexes of it. Oh,
by using my
sweet.
map.
So does that sound
Yeah.
like a plan?
That sounds great. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Use your scroll.
Do
Okay.
does that consume it?
I will see. Da-da-da-da-da. The new location must be revealed on the map. May be used during the movement phase to travel through the great trees. I don't believe it does.
Okay.
Because it would state if
A
it's
thing
lost.
that
So-
we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get to.
Oh, no,
the
wait.
Death Moth.
It is a one-time use. It is a one-time use.
I'm
So
fine
you
with
must
that.
erase that.
Yeah,
Let's use it.
that gets us
Okay.
all the way across the board. So
We make it to the level 2, and we commence battle with the Death Moth.
let's kill that moth.
So, I
But we
believe.
moved, so don't
Do
we have
moths
to roll
dream?
survival?
I don't believe so with the teleport ability.
Okay.
And we stayed on a road to get to
Yeah.
that tree. So that is moving cautiously. All right. So, the Death Moth. I love the new bosses, by the way, because they're all based off like.
So, John, the Death Moth has 30 health and 26 energy.
Okay. Does he have an influence marker?
Where would that be?
It would look like a chain in between the health and the
No.
energy. Okay. These two are like the old school bosses. All right.
Are you still chained?
Tethered? Are we
We are
tethered?
still
We're all
tethered.
still tethered.
Yeah.
That
How
was
long does that last?
4 rounds.
Okay.
So the first round was last round.
This is round 2.
Round 2. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep a
let's
marker.
mark that.
T time 2.
Okay.
All right. Now, we should coordinate attacks, I guess. I think I'm gonna start just by scorching him. That's gonna be my main move first, and then I'm gonna just defend any oncoming attacks.
I'm going to try and start by hitting him with synthesis.
Okay.
So, during combat, I may convert up to synthesis rank energy. My synthesis rank is 8. From one target. From a target into twice that amount of health and use it to heal one target. So my reading of that is I can take 8 energy out of the moth and give 16 health to somebody.
I believe so.
We're not hurting
as
right
long
now,
as it doesn't
though.
say
So
friendly energy, right?
And I'm gonna do a bunch of energy damage on that moth real fast.
Yeah.
The advantage to that is because my synthesis is rank 8, it's going to boost my arrow of light for next round by half my synthesis rank. So my arrow of light is going to do 9 damage.
Okay. If you think it'll help and it doesn't hurt us, I'm fine with everything.
Besides, he might hit us because he attacks first.
That's true. So I'm going to be doing Sandman on it. So Sandman, my opponent suffers Sandman rank energy damage. That's 6 energy damage. And becomes lethargic for the next 3 rounds.
Gotcha.
And then while lethargic, the opponent suffers waking nightmare rank and damage, which is 6.
Okay.
Energy damage or influence by twice that amount. So actually that's, whenever they suffer health damage. So if you're going to do health damage on it, John, he also takes another 6 energy damage.
So that lasts 3 rounds?
Lethargic lasts 3 rounds. So basically what I'm doing is 6 energy damage becomes lethargic.
Okay.
And then when your attack goes off and does health damage, takes another 6 energy damage.
I think that'll stack with burn too. So
Sweet.
It'll stack.
So let's do that,
I have a question for the table.
Sure.
And has to spend twice the amount of energy when using its abilities.
Okay.
Are we playing on moderate difficulty or greater?
We are playing on low difficulty, beginner.
Okay. Because the Death Moth has a potent spore ability.
Yeah.
For moderate or higher difficulty.
Passives are really awesome to use.
Yeah.
But for a first-time game, this is we're
Can
doing
I
this
just read
family
for the
friendly.
chat what it would do?
Yes, you can.
So if we were playing with moderate or higher difficulty, and we fought the Death Moth, it has potent spores. Anytime a hero is required to roll a skill, they must roll twice and take the higher result. So you roll with disadvantage on skill checks.
Okay.
Ouch.
In addition, if the Death Moth dies, roll a fate die. On a result of Hex, the Death Moth revives as an undead Death Moth, and combat continues.
Yeah, that's a no.
I just thought that was cool sounding.
I would say
big
I
no.
love that Death Moth as an idea for a mount. Like in a D&D game, I would love a giant flying moth as a
See, Andy, you're loving that as a DM.
Okay, well, maybe so.
Yeah, not as a player.
All right, so have we all decided what we're going to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Locked in. I will roll for the first. We'll go 3.
3. Hypnotic Gaze.
Oh God.
Single target. The moth reflects 1 random attack to a random target this round. Include the moth as a possible target of the attack. Any damage inflicted by the attacker is converted to energy damage this round. Then the attacker becomes confused.
Ouch.
Okay.
So, it's converting a random attack.
Yeah.
Well, first I'm reducing its energy by 4 because that's the cost of its effect.
Okay.
Yep.
Then, I believe with randomness we roll a 10-sided. Whoever gets the highest is the random target. And we will roll
And the
1
moth
for the
is,
moth.
Yeah.
All right.
I rolled a hex.
I rolled a hex, so we're
I
good.
rolled a 7. The moth rolled a 10.
All right,
So
moth is the target.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, do we want to pick which attacker? It doesn't matter, I guess. Because the moth will be confused? Is that correct?
I guess?
Oh, no.
No,
the attacker becomes confused. So let's roll now to see who is the attacker. 9.
2.
Hex.
All right, and moth didn't attack, so
Right.
I'm going to be confused. So first he takes my 8 damage attack and is burned. So he's at 22 for my attack.
My Sandman, we're going to say, went off before your thing
sure.
so that it chains. So 6 energy damage to start.
Okay, so he is at 16 energy.
Okay. And then is now lethargic,
Lethargic, okay.
which means that it
3
takes
rounds.
twice the amount of energy for 3 rounds
Okay.
to do his abilities.
Okay.
And when taking health damage, takes an additional waking nightmare damage, so another 6.
So he is at 16.
Well, no, because your physical damage went off.
8, right? 8 plus 6
It's-
is 14, right?
No, because I do waking nightmare rank energy damage.
Oh,
whenever
okay.
whenever he takes health damage
Oh,
from
okay,
another
so he
source.
is at 22 again, and he takes another 6 here.
Correct.
Okay. 22.
And
And he's at 10. There.
my
for me.
synthesis goes off,
Okay.
so I suck 8 energy out of him.
He's
So
at 2
2
energy.
And I have 16 healing available. Does anybody need healing?
I haven't been
Good
hit
at the
yet.
moment.
I must now check to
Okay.
see what my confused will do to me. You guys may plan.
so-
at rank 6, I'm a use molecular barrier this round, so I have a 4 barrier right now. So I automatically defend.
Okay. So what happens is I'm going to roll a die at the start of my turn, and that will determine whether or not I even do anything. So I won't attack anyone randomly. I'm going to defend with my wind wall. At the start of the declaration phase, he takes 3 burn damage, so he's at 19 health.
Okay. And he's now been lethargic for a round.
Okay.
So he's down to 2 rounds,
Okay.
which I'm tracking.
He's burnt for 1, so now he's at 2 rounds for burned. And yeah.
And
Alright,
because
so next round?
so
No,
he's
Amanda's
been
got
burnt
it.
twice.
No, he's been burnt once.
Okay.
Burnt once. He's been
Okay.
burnt once and lethargic once.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to wind wall. You're going to defend,
I'm going
right?
to arrows of light. Oh no, I automatically defend as I do the healing ray.
Okay.
That's nice.
So my synthesis causes me to defend, gives me a bunch of health I can give to people, and boosts my next attack.
Okay.
So now I'm going to attack with my arrow of light after synthesizing.
So that's 9 damage.
Yes.
Okay. And Amanda, what would you like to do?
I'm going to eat his dreams.
All right.
So mastery deals energy damage equal to twice the Dream Eater rank plus psychotropic weight. 17. So basically has no energy left.
Oh my God.
Does that bleed over though?
It will.
Yeah.
It also negates any health healed.
Okay.
So if he heals this round, then it negates it.
Okay.
So he doesn't get to heal up. And I would get to redirect that healing to one of you guys.
Okay.
And at rank 8, which I am not at yet, but I will soon be,
Okay.
I get to use Psychotropic Wave as well. So
right.
I'm not going to do it, but he's drained. His energy is
All right.
kaput.
Let's
Alright,
see what
so-
he does.
Yeah.
Hex, the
Hex.
6. What is that? Digestive.
Digestive fluids.
Ew.
Dual target health.
2 people. Oh,
Consult
I have to
back of the
roll.
battle mat.
I do nothing for this round, so I don't defend.
Okay.
All right, go
Consult the
ahead.
back of the battle mat.
Oh. Oh, there are the conditions.
Each target rolls the fate die and gains a random condition.
Oh, Jesus.
So dual target, this is going to hit 2 people.
Okay.
Each of them is going to take a random condition and suffer 3 health damage for each condition they suffer from.
Ouch.
Okay, so
So-
we roll the 10-sided again, and we determine who the characters are, unless
Oh,
we
I
want to
mean-
assign them.
Yeah,
I think we should assign them to people who have the most health.
Okay,
'Cause
I
if
have
it's going to be health
17.
damage,
I have
then
13.
12.
All right,
Alright, so John and I will take it. So we
fate
each
die.
roll a fate die.
So roll the fate die, Andy.
Amanda, I get 7.
Tethered.
Oh, so
Well,
he's
I'm
already
still
tethered.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're all tethered, so we're actually taking. You were taking 6 damage for this. No matter what.
'Cause
for
we
each
have a
condition.
condition.
Yeah, we have tethered already.
Am I double tethered?
I guess so.
Does it stack?
I don't think
Doesn't
it does.
say.
So
I
I
wouldn't
still
say
only
it
have
does. Okay.
John, what do you get?
Roll a 7.
8.
Vulnerable.
What is that?
Vulnerable targets gain +2 to their target die result while in combat and suffer 1 extra damage when damaged.
Oh, Jesus. So I take 7 damage. I'm at
Yeesh.
10 health.
I take 3 damage.
Andy, heal me. Okay.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't heal himself, so I can't redirect it.
All right. So I do nothing. What do you guys' attacks do?
I do 9 damage.
Plus your lethargic still stacks, right?
Yep, lethargic still stacks, so he's taking, basically he's down to 0 energy.
Is it 0 now?
Yeah.
It will bleed over. So how much would it be? 1?
Okay, let me figure this out. So,
I did 9 damage.
You did 9 damage.
He's at 10 currently and 0 energy, plus
Zero
whatever you have
energy.
for bleed over for
Okay,
energy damage.
so my Waking Nightmare rank energy damage is 6.
Okay, so he's at 4.
Yep. And then my Dream Eater damage is 17
All right, he's dead.
energy damage.
Smoke.
All right, that is a dead dude.
That's a dead moth.
The moth has been
Just
slain.
out of
My
curiosity,
Dream Eater energy damage is ridiculous.
I
Okay.
want to roll the fate die.
Why? To determine
I
if he
wanna see
actually
if he
spawned?
would have respawned.
You DMs. He
He
would
would
have.
have respawned.
That's why you don't do it.
That's why
Andy.
you're not allowed to DM this game.
All right. But yeah, that was the second boss that we've defeated. So now, first, let's get the
Do we
next
have a bounty
fragment.
for that, or that's bounty for boss 3?
That's boss 3.
Okay.
All right. We have access to the shield as of now. Everybody's getting +1 to their defense.
Sweet.
Everyone's getting +1 to survival. I'm at 7 for survival. And we draw a new card. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Yep.
+1 to whatever you choose.
Oh!
Distribute the
Going
bonuses
and
to.
navigate.
It goes to any 3 stats. You can't stack it all in one go. So +1 to 3 different stats.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put this 1 in Scorch. I have rank 8 Scorch. That means I have my wind wall whenever I defend, even if I'm not hit. So that's going to be 20 damage each turn. Physical.
Are my vitals a stat I can add that to?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
I'm going to add 1 to my secondary. 6. I'm gonna add-
So, hey guys,
Yo.
I'm at rank 8 for Dream Eater.
Oh my god.
16, 38.
What
That
was
means I do 20. This mastery deals energy damage equal to twice the Dream Eater rank plus Psychotropic Wave rank.
Okay.
So I'm at 20 damage,
Okay. Nice.
20 energy damage when I do that. And oh, I totally missed that.
What's up?
At rank 5, if your opponent runs out of energy while you're using this mastery, gain 1 rank in Waking Nightmare.
Gain 1 now because he
So
was
I'll
out
go
of
ahead and
energy.
do that.
Wow. OP.
Okay, so
Boy!
I'm dealing 26 damage every time I defend with my wind wall after I scorch somebody, which I will hopefully do forever now.
So I now have a 7 in Waking Nightmare, which means that when I do Sandman, I'm doing 6 damage, but while lethargic, my opponent suffers Waking Nightmare rank energy damage, so 7 energy damage
Okay,
whenever they they take health damage.
gotcha. The next thing we have is 1 player will get 2 energy. Who needs energy?
I'm at 13. I feel like I'm
I'm
okay.
at 15.
Okay.
Oh,
You need it.
And I used 2, so I'm at 11 right now, like current, but my max is 13. So
if it's okay, I will just become 13.
yeah, do
Okay.
it.
How much energy do you currently have?
I have all my energy currently because I
okay.
lost my ability to do my thing last time.
Yeah, because he was confused.
But yes, and then we get 2 moon roots. So I will read what moon roots do as soon as not moon roots. No, it is moon roots.
Yeah. 2 moon roots.
Moon
Moon
roots.
boots. We get moon boots.
Moon
we have
flutes.
to attach a lot of rubber bands to some
All right.
plastic shells.
This potent herb alters your metabolism. The group may move up to 2 hexes during the event phase. Using this item damages the hero, so you'll trade 2 energy to be able to move 2 hexes. So basically, if we get wandery, we could just push ourselves back by using moon roots. And then
We get our group reward. So, reward card.
everybody first gets 5 gold.
Okay.
Sweet.
Any food you guys can give to me, because I don't think you guys eat
Yeah.
anymore.
You get
Neither
all
of
my
us
food.
eats.
Yeah.
You're scaring me.
We got 5 gold.
How could you? Yes.
Cool.
And the new card is +1 defense, +1 survive. I have an 8 in survival.
I have a 7 in survival.
Oh my god.
So I have a 5 in Psychotropic Wave right now, which has increased my Dream Eater damage to 21.
28 damage for defending.
Nice!
I like this character.
Nice!
Alrighty.
I'm so glad I was like, be a Stormcaller, John.
Oh my god. And I
You're
still
a
have
Stormcaller troll.
I still have my boost ability, which I haven't used yet. So.
Oh, by the way, I'm still immune to poison.
All right.
I can't forget about that in case I get poisoned.
This is the third turn we've had our whatchamacallit happen, but this is the first round we have the Magi using her ability. So, does anyone currently have a 1 in any stat?
No. Nope.
Okay, we're fine.
Cool.
All right. Next round. Where do we want to go? Do we want to just rush for the third boss, or do we want to?
Where is the third boss?
Third boss is here.
It's going to take us a while to get over there.
Well,
I used my teleport map.
We could find and do one of these amazing circumstances, as long as it's not this one.
Yeah, let's do it.
As long as it's not a hallucination.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
We could do the Summer Court.
All right,
what does that
so
involve?
I have no clue. Well, the way it works is we're going to roll the die and see what we get if we move.
Okay.
So do we want to run recklessly?
Yeah, let's run straight into the wilderness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of us is going to take 2 energy. I'll do it because I just got it and I feel fine.
You're at 11, okay.
Okay.
I'm also
now,
remember, we're still chained.
Tethered.
We are still tethered. I roll.
We have one more round of
5.
tethered.
5. That's good. We didn't want to roll 1.
The summer court, unavoidable. The air is pure and the sun shines brighter. By noon you realize something is amiss, however.
Yeah.
They reveal themselves in the dusk. Members of the summer court and the summer king himself. You speak with them at length, learning much from their realm. You may move as though you are affected by the scroll of tree walking and may treat all foes as if they are favored opponents.
Nice.
Wow.
This lasts for 5 game turns. This
Wow.
card supersedes other ongoing nature circumstances.
Cool.
All good.
All right.
Yeah.
Just draw a new one to replace that?
Yes.
Okay.
Draw one more card if we get
Drained.
these cards. So, that was our encounter. Next phase. Are we just going to run right over and try to not wander?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll land there. We'll roll to see if we wander off. I do not wander off, and I get a crit, which I believe gets me a health back. I am at 11 health.
I failed
I wandered.
my yellow dice, but I succeeded on my other 2.
With the crit, we all pass.
Oh, okay then. Never mind.
So we're all good. But yes, we are now here at the third boss. Andy?
Third boss is...
No, that's the first
the
boss.
second boss.
There he is.
Theranos, the rotting treant.
Okay.
That sounds great.
He is... Where is his creature type?
His creature type is undead, because he is a dead tree.
Undead, yes. Does anybody hate undead?
Well, we're all considered his favorite opponents now because of our ability.
Right.
So we're all going to get to roll the hex die when we attack him.
He has 38 health and 24 energy.
Oh, and our tether disappeared because that was the last round with it.
Oh, thank goodness. No longer tethered.
38, 24.
So he's an evil tree.
He is a very evil tree.
undead tree.
That sounds great.
He's got not bad a design for a horror monster. He's all roots and brush.
There he is.
I want that +2 attack, but...
Would you like me to read the story beats for him?
Sure, go ahead.
A feeling of anger burns inside you while venturing past the rotting trees, the dead grass and the dried streams left in Theranos' wake. Sadly, it seems that the stories of the treant's widespread decay are indeed true. Suddenly, the ground begins to rumble. You frantically turn, throwing your gaze in every direction until you see him pushing through the trees. Theranos is tall and horrifying, causing the very air to stink of death and decay. His twisted features approach you. Furious, you watch every plant and tree discolor and wilt as he passes.
Oh my god.
Once known as a guardian of the forest, Theranos was sadly destroyed and then rebirthed by Sarthowin, the Dark Dryad. Now the towering treant has different designs, and everything that he touches begins to rot and decay. The realm which we once protected now fears his thunderous steps and poisonous touch. Be careful that you do not begin to rot as well.
Dark Dryad, I think, might also be a boss for this one.
I feel like it probably is. That was Sarthawin, the Dark Dryad.
Let's see.
By the way, there are story beats for the other two, and I will do those in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarthawin, the Dark Dryad, is boss number 8.
Yeah, that's a high up boss.
Yeah. So the other two bosses that we faced were Mrakakek, the Mad King. He's in the Wailing Caverns of Marmatu. No one is truly sure how he lost his sanity. This once great troll king sits in an empty hall, surrounded by madness and servants that only appear in his mind. That was the "Where are my minions?" thing. Yeah. He rants and raves, still believing that his kingdom is alive and powerful. Lucky for him, his insanity is something that even Adrimon cannot overcome and control. Defeating him, we defeated him, so... help me, worthless ingrates! Markakek screams to phantoms only he can see, and then falls to the ground. There is an intense look of fear in his eyes as he calls out to servants that are not there. A strange feeling of sadness fills you for this troubled creature, and with a quick motion you end the Troll King's madness. The battle, if you can call it that, is victorious. Not wishing to stay here long, you quickly look through the dust-filled halls, the cobweb doors, and the passages that no one but Mrakakek has trod in many a year. You soon find what you are looking for, a highly desired relic fragment. With haste you leave, hoping that the Troll King's insanity is not catching. And then we had the Death Moth. Few would dare to enter the lair of the Death Moth. The giant insect hides amid a maze of vile spores, many of which are carried on its back. You have heard of rare survivors, frightened and confused and poisoned. Most who encounter this beast do not return at all. Be wary, the very air is your enemy here. And we defeated it, so with a horrid buzz, the wings of the Death Moth beat for their last time and then fall silent. Your lungs hurt, your vision is blurry, a hint of confusion even rests in your mind, but you have won. This terrifying creature will not lure anyone, mind-wiped or not, into its nest of death again. Still, poison and other ills hang in the air. With haste, you navigate the fungus-filled lair, hoping to find a fragment before simply breathing destroys you.
Oh,
So,
wow.
All right.
yeah,
so
there's
shall we fight
story
this
for
treant?
each battle.
Let's kill this tree.
And you know how I love story?
They're really good.
I'm gonna do my synthesis thing again.
Okay, I'm going to scorch him.
I'm gonna do Sandman.
All right, and let's see what this tree does. Ta-da! 1!
Branch whip, single target.
He has 3 defense for this attack.
Yep, he has 3 defense
And 3
he
piercing
does 3
damage.
Piercing. One target suffers 5 health damage and becomes entangled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 17 health. I'll take it. Well, I have 11 health.
I have 10 health.
I'm currently at 12.
It's 5 damage.
5 damage and become entangled.
Let me double check the entangle thing. I now know
what's
that the back of the
yeah,
battle
it
mat.
has the statuses.
Tethered, entangled. Entangled heroes must succeed on a navigate check rolled during the declaration phase of each round to act normally. If they fail, they can only attack or defend. To do so, and do so with a -3 penalty to whatever they do.
Ick. My navigate is not high.
I have a 3, and you both have 5s.
Yeah.
All right, but either way,
I-
one of us is gonna get hit.
What do you think, Andy?
I mean, I'll take it and roll the navigate check.
Okay. So you take.
Oh wait, he's our favored enemy.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
is.
is.
But we'll
So-
do that as soon as we attack him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We still have to take a hit from him.
you take
I'll take
5
3.
damage.
Oh, 5 damage.
Yeah.
10.
I'll take 5.
Okay.
So you're at 7
Yep.
and you're entangled.
Yeah.
Okay. He will now be taking damage with the favored opponent bonus. So who wants to hit him first? You get stacking bonuses, right?
Yep. I
All
sure
right,
do.
So you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So your damage plus 5.
Yep.
So how much energy he lose?
So is this in addition to what, like, because I was going to do Sandman.
Yep. Whatever your Sandman does plus 5.
Okay. So Sandman is.
But he's got defense 3, so
Yeah.
plus 2, right?
Plus 2, essentially, yeah.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 9 energy damage.
Okay,
on-
he is at 15 energy.
So what does the piercing 3 on his
And
attack
he's
do?
lethargic.
If you were defending, you would still take the 3 without being able to block it. And
He's lethargic.
Okay.
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 I'll hit him with my synthesis.
For
Okay.
3 rounds.
3 rounds, okay.
So I suck 8 energy out of him,
Okay.
and I give 16 health to Amanda.
So I'm back up to max
Okay.
at 13.
7.
Thanks,
and
Andy.
Your Dream Eater ability stacks with my for 6 more damage. Is that right?
I did Sandman first.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Because I want to make him lethargic so that then I get the bonus in Dream Eater for
Right.
him being
He
lethargic.
takes 8 damage from my Scorch attack.
And my defense is up now.
Okay. I am at 10 energy. And now it's the start of the next turn.
Right, I have to use my synthesis. How much does my energy? It's 1 energy.
Oh, Jesus. He's not at 8 health. He's at 30.
I'm entangled. What do I have to do for entangled?
You must succeed at the green die roll.
Like right now?
Yes.
I do not.
Okay, you can only attack or defend for this turn. I will use my defense wind wall. I'm going to spend 2 energy to hit him for 28 damage.
Oh, any ability he uses, he has to use twice his energy.
We
this round.
forgot. Both of us also have favorite opponent. So Andy, roll a die.
Oh. 1.
Okay, so he has 6 energy left. And I roll a die. 3, so he's at 27 health. I'm so sorry.
No
What were you
worries.
saying?
All right. So he
If
has
he
to
does an
expend more
ability,
energy.
yeah, if he had to use energy,
He uses twice that.
he has to use now. When he's lethargic, he now has to use twice the energy in order
Yep.
to.
Okay, so next round.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to smack him with my arrow of light, which is going to do
10?
11 damage.
11. Okay, I'm going to use wind wall.
Oh crap!
Scorch. Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2 energy. Once per game turn for 2 energy, I may increase or decrease my target die result by my defend rank,
Okay.
so I can succeed at
All right,
that roll.
great. Fine. Perfect.
So I'm at 8 energy, but I succeeded that die roll.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Nice ability for the
Yeah.
frogs. Good frogs. Let's see. I am going to 28 wind wall to cause the. Oh, he takes 3 damage from my fire burst. So yeah.
I'm gonna eat his dreams too, by the
Okay.
way.
I think
Perfect.
he's dying this round.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
think he
die
is.
All right,
unless
so
he
he's
has a
gonna try and do
defense.
something. So what's he gonna do?
But I'm at rank 8, so I've negated his health regen.
Nice.
4. He spends 8 energy because he's lethargic.
He cannot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean he can't do the thing he's attempting?
He only has 6 energy. He can't do it.
Yeah.
If it costs 8,
Oh wait, where's the energy? Which one are you looking at? That's a 4 energy cost.
but it's
But it's
double his
double.
energy
It's
because
Double.
he's
So
lethargic.
it is 8, so he can't do it.
Yeah, he just
can't
doesn't
do
get
it.
to do it.
All right.
He's just so tired he can't do his attack.
All right. Who wants to hit him first?
I'll hit him for 11. Plus he's still our favorite enemy.
Yes.
Eating his dreams.
Plus 3, so I do 14 damage.
He's a 10.
And because he's taking health damage, he.
Oh wait, is he still defending?
No, he's not
That's
defending.
only
No,
got
he's
one
doing
round.
nothing.
Okay.
He does nothing.
Because he just took health damage and he's lethargic, he takes my waking nightmare damage, so he takes another 7 energy damage.
Okay, he is at 0 energy.
And 9
Yep.
health.
And do you get the bonus add to your thing, right?
So now I'm going to do Dream Eater.
Okay.
And Dream Eater does 21 energy damage.
So he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
So OP. Amanda,
I
you're
used-
doing so much
I
damage.
used that mastery, and so I gain a rank in. He ran out of energy for me
Yes.
doing that, so I'm gonna gain a rank in Waking Nightmare.
So now you got 8.
So I'm now at 8 in Waking
You have to
Nightmare.
spend your energy to use your mastery.
Yeah, I am at 7 energy,
Oh my
and I
God.
could have also used Psychotropic Wave to defend, but I'm not gonna.
All right. So the treant has unfortunately passed.
Yeah. that was kind
His
of
dreams were
decidedly bad.
delicious.
Well, to be fair, we are playing at the highest like
Yeah.
on the easy, but yeah, we got another sword fragment.
Sweet.
How many? We have 2 sword fragments.
2 sword fragments. So we all get +2 to our attack.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
+3 to vitality. I am in 20.
3, man.
It goes into
okay.
any vitality?
Just
Or-
health.
Oh, health. Okay.
And then, believe it or not, 2 cards.
Let's
that'll-
do it.
Vitality and energy go up by 1. 13, 14.
Okay.
Literal one creature in the deck that I
And the same again.
Wow.
So there we go. 14, 15. All right, Amanda, I think you should take that straight up attack stat.
Yeah.
Because Nightmare is just strong, so do you want +2 to attack?
Yeah, sure, because that Waking Nightmare damage is pretty...
Because I barely use my lightning bolt at this point.
And somebody gets workshop supplies.
So I will look up what the workshop supplies
I'm
is.
no longer entangled, right? Because we're done with that
yes,
battle.
that battle is over.
Oh, and
Workshop
I still have a
supplies.
bark skin potion.
Oh, the way it works is we have to unlock it. So this is the first time we get workshop supplies. So after we do it 3 times, we get to unlock the workshop. Which, once you tame all 3, you unlock Ashi's workshop, a new waypost that allows heroes to purchase gear upgrades using gold there. Place Ashi's workshop token in any great tree hex. So
Cool.
that's the first time we got it. Now we get 7 more gold.
Nice.
1 food.
You can have my food.
I don't need it. I throw it in the garbage because I'm always at max. And we draw 1 more card.
Go for
Okay.
it.
+3 to a stat of your choice. This is
Any
to
stat
1
of
stat.
our choice.
Oh no, this one can be split between any of your stats.
I'm going to put 2 in Explore, bringing it up to 7, and 1 in Navigate, bringing it to 6.
I'm gonna do it all into defend. 9. So now 8 plus 9 is 17 times 2 is. I'm doing 34 damage.
This is getting ridiculous.
Well, you haven't
love
seen
it.
the final boss.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And alright, so that's all the stuff that we get from this.
Mm-hmm.
In addition,
There is a bounty
there's a
on the
bounty.
tree.
I have to reconfigure all of my damage stuff for a moment.
Take your time.
Okay, while you do that, let's look at this bounty. Is this
The one with the
this
C,
here?
yes. This bounty is the treants are generally reclusive folk, not prone to revealing their presence. It is surprising when the whole group of them surround you here in the forest. They speak to you at length about one of their kin, a cursed brother who has somehow been lost to the shadow, as they call it. Defeat Theranos, the undead treant, and his kin will reward your deed. Succeed and they promise you a fragment they found and a chest of treasure that they call a chest of treasure that the small folk prize. So we're going to get 3 gold and a shard once we visit another city.
Cool.
So I'm going to flip that.
Shall we head to a city?
We can either go to the 5 or the 1. If we go to the 5, because we've been to the 1 before, Kellery. Experiments in science were the 2 passions of the Kellery. Each hero gains an item from a waypost or the Elven Grove worth 5 gold or less if we visit that area.
Neat.
Or we can go back to 1 and get +3 to our vitality stats. We could just go up for more tanking, but man, it's up to y'all.
Items are kind of neat. What do we think?
Items sound
Let's
fun.
get items.
Let's do items. Yeah,
So
I'm into
moving
it.
up That. Boop.
Follow a road.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We visit the road. Heal.
Yeah.
All right.
So healing is key when your vitality is going up so rapidly.
Yes.
Yeah.
We cash this in. Everybody gets 3 gold.
Can we use our gold now?
We can, but I'm gonna just flip over the bonus shard card we get.
Yeah, let's figure out what we're getting.
Another one for the figurine.
Neat.
2 energy for everybody. 1 explore for everybody. And another card. Another +2 energy. So everyone's getting 4 energy this round. Oh my god. This is nuts. I like this more than just being the one to draw more cards.
Yeah.
Because this is at least, it's randomized, but it's fun.
It is. So I'm going to spend some gold to buff myself up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I've got 16.
So do I, yeah. I
I
think
think
we all have 16.
we've all earned gold at the same rate, so we've all got 16.
All right.
What do I want to spend it all on?
10. 10 shield.
I think I want to buff my healing ray.
And then I have 10, 6
Can I
left.
buff it twice? 4, 5. Yes, I'll spend 9 to get healing ray up to 7.
Then I have 2 left. And we all get an item from, what is it, the Grove or the Waypoint. So we can get, we can buy a Wand of Ashes, harvesting equipment, Flickerstone. Oh no, we can't get
Alright,
this.
I've spent up my gold.
I've spent all my gold.
All right. So we can get an elven ration. Each elven portion is for food. We don't care about food.
Yeah, how many did you eat?
Remedy tonic might be good. We can heal 5 health or heal 5 energy and negate 1 condition if we buy a remedy tonic. There is a Jade Acorn. If the group has moved cautiously this turn, any hero can use a Jade Acorn to discard up to 2 circumstances in play, or reroll a single die result for any hero just made.
Neat.
The Moon Root, which we still have, right? We still have Moon Roots.
We have 2
Yeah.
of them.
We have 2 Moon Roots.
I don't know who's carrying them, but we've got them.
I did not write them down.
I'll take them.
Go on ahead. Stealth Boots. Heroes who wear these magical boots gain -2 bonus to their skill rolls while searching for gear. They may modify each gear result by 1. May purchase 1 per hero. Wayfarer's Cloak. Heal 1 health and energy before the movement phase of each game turn. This is a permanent effect. This item only affects 1 hero, however. May be purchased once per hero and stack with similar effects. The Condition Booster. Raise 6 health. This boost lasts till the end of a game turn or until the extra health is lost. This is a one-time effect. And finally, the Wand of Ashes. This wand is crafted from the ashes of a reborn phoenix and may be charged outside of combat by sacrificing 2 energy. The wielder may use the charge to roll a fate die and heal equal to that amount rolled. This die hexplodes and the results of both hex and 8. The wand may only behold 1 charge at a time.
I don't think we need that wand.
No.
So everyone can take one of those items right now if they want.
I'll take the cloak.
All right, write down a Wayfarer's Cloak.
Boots.
Stealth Boots.
Stealth boots.
And I'm going to go
And then I have
for
some story stuff to read us because we beat that treant.
Remedy Cloak. Remedy Tonic. Because I'm going to be defending all day. Every day.
I feel like my character would want to have some stealthy boots. So we beat that treant. So
Yes.
the battle is long and hard, and with a mighty blow, the treant is felled. Theranos topples to the ground, a lifeless pile of vines and twisted wood. You take a moment to catch your breath when the fiend's hand cracks and opens. A fragment spills forth, rolling to the ground. Quickly, you seize it, taking what other spoils are found. It is a victory, but the feeling is bittersweet. The forest about you is rotting and decayed. Even though Theranos is defeated, this stain on the land will remain.
Wow.
That is, yeah,
Sad.
that is grim.
Okay. What is the next goal, friends?
Yeah, what do we want to do next?
So guys, it's 9:30,
Yeah.
Okay.
and Amanda and I have a cat we have to get home to.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We could rush.
Swing by CVS. Shall we just rush the end boss?
That is fair.
Want to try it?
She will be a little different, and I'll explain when we fight her what she does. But yeah, we can go rush
We
to
don't
it.
have any fragments.
We do
Well,
not
don't
have
have
any
any
fragments.
completed items.
How many turns has Summer Court been in effect? We fought the Treant, and then we came straight here, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2 turns.
If
3
we-
turns is to move there.
We've got 2 out of 3 for both the sword and the figurine.
But it's random from the deck,
Yeah.
so
Do we want to try for like 1 more?
One more fragment.
Or do we want to... Yeah, because she's a lot tougher if we have no fragments.
yeah.
Let's do 1. What's this one? It's that one. The last hero.
A diminutive druid once stood in this quiet place and faced Adrimon alone. The young Corrigan's spirit.
Hi.
Hey, Lobster. Cat report. The cat report.
Nice.
She's amazing and we love her.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The young Corrigan spirit still lingers here, a specter unable to depart. She is an active spirit, one who has been known to help heroes when the need is truly great. Wardens speak of her power as if it were an elemental force. It is said she calls to would-be heroes asking them for help. Use the QR code below or navigate to the website address listed above to find out what happens next.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a full QR website for this. So they have an
I'm just
active.
going to the website to find out.
Like I said, they recently released an app to hold
Yeah.
stuff with music and whatnot. And I'm not sure if the app will respond to QRs, but yeah, it's cool.
All right. Welcome to the Forest of Adrimon living card campaign. When you draw a living card while playing the Forest of Adrimon, you may choose to keep the living card in play in its respectable slot instead of discarding it once completed. Advance to the next month's content if you interact with the slot in the future. If you've drawn What Was That or Elowin's Errand card, navigate to the current month and play the card as shown. If you've drawn the Last Hero, which is this, play the Last Hero June card first. You may continue to play through these destination cards without refreshing the slot.
All right, so
I don't know what any of that means.
there are the months listed over there. So I think you click the month of June and read that effect.
Gotcha. Okay, Last Hero.
There it is.
The quiet grove instills a feeling of dread and sincere forlorn. Around dusk, you hear a thrumming sound and a pulsing field
move our
of energy
figure here?
appears.
Sure.
Yeah.
We follow the road and the river.
A diminutive creature steps from it, ethereal and ghost-like. She communicates with you through her own memories, and it only takes a moment for you to realize this creature has died at the hands of Adrimon. She was a Corrigan druid named Pinachi Rue, and her spirit seeks to help you. She knows where a fragment to her broken relic exists. Roam as your movement for the next 2 game turns as she leads you through the forest. When you arrive in the new location, gain 1 fragment of your choice instead of drawing a fragment card.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Okay,
That worked out well.
so let's we roam
So
for
we
2
roamed
turns.
for 2 turns.
Yeah.
So let's just circle around, or do we want to roam
Yeah.
towards? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
Well,
roam towards the...
What does roaming mean?
we're wandering around without following a road. But the thing being, you know how each one's in a slot 1 through 4?
Yeah.
To forge it, we'd have to be in the area of the slot. So which one of the 2 do we want to get to?
So, the figurine. Let's look at what they are.
Figurine
because
is
we have the
2.
figurine. All opponents minus 10 soul shield per round,
Nice.
and against the Magi, pattern eradication. But we're not going to face the Magi. We're going right for the.
Well, that is
Or that's
the
her?
final
That's
Okay.
the final boss, yeah.
And then the sword is the other possibility, which we
We
don't
don't
have
have
out.
access
one of the
to.
ones that's
And we can swap it in if we want to,
Yeah.
because this is our first playthrough. There you go. You can read that.
Kedgel's Great Sword. All opponents minus 10 soul shield per round, and against the Magi, Spatial Distortion. So pattern eradication. When the Magi uses pattern eradication, each hero may choose 1 skill roll result to ignore, or if a hero is unable to attempt a skill roll, they may instead treat 1 as a success with a result value of 0.
Also, whoever acquires the item, it's 1 player who gets it, gets the bonus in the corner of the item.
Gotcha. When the Magi uses Spatial Distortion while the wielder of Kedgel's Great Sword attacks her, the sword cuts through her portals. The Magi doesn't reflect any damage and instead gains Defend 12 this round.
Okay. Which one sounds better?
I mean, let's build the one that we have on the.
Yeah, let's do the figurine.
All right, so
All right,
I'll take
we'll,
the sword.
We'll complete the figurine. We'll wander for 2 turns. It took us 1 turn to get to her.
Yep.
And then 2 more turns, which means her
Level
health goes off
2.
again.
Does anyone have a 2?
No.
Nope.
I've got
Okay.
an 8, an 8, and a 7.
So let's get that relic.
Figurine,
It was the
figurine,
top
figurine.
card.
Oh, well, so we would have gotten it.
Figurine.
Hey, so we get +3 to our
Energy.
Energy.
23. +2 to shield. And we get 2 new cards. Would you like to do the honors, Amanda?
Sure.
What we got?
+1 to attack.
Okay.
+1 to first mastery.
Perfect.
Okay, so
+1 to mastery, and what was the other one?
+1 to attack.
+1 to attack.
I'm doing 44 damage.
I'm not doing that much damage, but I am healing folks a lot.
All right. So we make it to the second
My Dream
round.
Eater damage is up to 27.
Once per combat, you may spend any amount of energy to bestow health and energy regen for each other hero for the remainder of that combat for 1/3 of the energy spent. So essentially, whoever gives this gives us massive regen. Who would like, the only thing required of this item, for whoever holds it, will require 10 as their energy, but whoever gets it gets a +9 to energy.
Wow.
It's a pretty dang good item as far as I can tell. I'm not going to go with this one because I don't think it fits my style.
Yeah.
You may
Take a
look.
look.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense for your character to have it, I think, Amanda. From a story standpoint.
Yeah, it does.
We forge the item. Da 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 da.
So my energy is definitely over 10. My energy is
Alright.
a 22.
Perfect.
And I get +9 to
So
my
you go
energy.
to 31 energy.
Yeah,
Not bad.
but
Alright.
I am at
have
19
19
because that's when we last
So
healed.
shall we?
Alright.
So let's say we wandered this way. Wander.
Okay.
And now
Wander,
beeline.
wander.
It's 3 spaces to get to the city.
First I'm going to use my remedy tonic on Amanda.
Oh,
You can have either 5 health or 5 energy.
5 energy because I'm at max health right now.
Okay.
So I'm at 24 right now.
Okay. I'm at max health and energy, so I'm good.
Really?
Yeah. What did you get hit for?
Well, I think my energy and
I was
my health
maxed.
went
I
up.
just raised
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay. Shall we skip to the final boss?
Let's try it.
So, because we are playing the quick play version, she has a soul shield.
But it's -10 soul shield per round.
And her starting soul shield is now not 20, 120, it is 70.
Cool.
So she has 60.
Okay.
We'll take your word for
And
that.
120 energy.
120 energy. And then,
I'm going to make that go away.
I know you are.
so she has 60 soul shield,
And
120 health. So we have to kill the soul shield before we hit either of these two things.
Ah.
So stacking energy, it's just a way that they basically buffer it. But yeah.
All right. For my first action, I'm going to cast my healing ray. With my current thing, I end up with 4 motes, each of which can heal 3 health. But I also get to cast Arrow of Light at the same time, and my Arrow of Light does 9 damage.
I'm going to cast my Scorch. That way I'm able to deal 11 damage, and it'll be the burn for 5 rounds.
Hold on.
What does this chain breaking symbol mean again?
Influence. So, as an example, this little creature is under the influence
Oh, I
of
see,
the
yeah.
event. If you defeat it with influence, it becomes your friend.
Ah.
you can add them to your party.
Wow.
I have influence stuff, so if we had fought that, I might have been able to get it on our side.
It's pretty nifty.
This game is awesome.
This game is so good.
I'm glad you guys are liking it so much.
Yeah, the writing erasing system is really, really good, especially because you're doing a lot of adding and subtracting, and because your race type and your character type combine in different ways depending on what your combo is.
All right.
So I'm going to do Sandman and make her lethargic.
Okay.
She's going to take 7 Sandman damage for that.
All right.
Well, first she does her thing.
Yeah.
I will do the first
Go ahead,
round of
go
it
ahead.
and
Do
see
it.
how it goes.
What does she do?
She do a 4.
4 is burning time.
It spends
Costs 15 energy, but that's going to come from her soul power?
No. If that's her defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So burning time, group health, and survival. The Magi violently disrupt time. Each hero loses 3 of their highest gold valued gear. Loses their 3 highest gold value gear. And suffers health damage equal to the gold cost of those 3 upgrades.
What did you happen to have?
Barkskin potion and boots. The stealth boots.
So 4 for the stealth boots, and the barkskin potion is worth. Barkskin potion. Oh, it doesn't have a money cost.
Okay,
It was
so
a grove
15.
item.
I have 2 moon roots and the Wayfarer's cloak.
Man, we shouldn't have taken those items.
Yeah, the items are cursing us. For the 2 moon roots, it's 6 damage total. For the Manioner's cloak, it is 4 damage, so that's 10 damage.
Ouch! Okay, that's fine.
Don't like
Everything's
it.
fine.
Don't like it.
So, continuing to read. Any healing this turn is negated. And those who fail survival also become burned.
Okay, we gotta do survival check. Nuts.
Survival check.
I pass.
Glad I boosted my survival. I pass.
Once per game turn for 2 energy, you may treat your survival result as a critical success.
Do it.
You
I
get a
spend
health
2
back.
energy.
For doing that, you also get to get a health back.
Why
Because
do I?
you critted. You crit with a survival check.
I crit with a survival, so I get 1 health. I'm at 9.
Yes. Okay.
Is that considered healing?
No,
Okay.
it's just a crit.
Okay.
Crits surpass everything, so
Yeah,
say the world.
Crits have their own rules.
I think that's everything. That's everything for burning time. So I'm not burned.
Great.
All right. I'm going to. Well, your
Hey,
stuff
my fawn
should
ability
go
came
first,
into
right? Based on what
action.
it does.
Yeah, so Sandman goes off.
Okay.
She's
Suffers.
lethargic for 3 rounds.
Yep, she's lethargic for 3 rounds.
Lethargic for 3. We got it right here.
Yep. She takes 7 energy damage.
Okay. She is at 53.
Okay. And while lethargic, she takes waking nightmare damage, so 13 damage,
Okay.
anytime she takes health damage.
Okay.
So if either of you damage her
my
health
arrow
wise.
of light does 9 damage plus 13.
Oh,
Yep.
plus roll the 6-sided dice because we still have a favorite enemy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
is she still our favorite enemy?
It's been less than 5. Oh no, wait.
No, because we wandered,
We
for,
wandered
2
for 2 rounds.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, never mind. Well, she's a construct. Anyone good against constructs?
No.
No. Okay.
Humanoids.
All right. So it was 53 minus 9 plus 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is 20,
12. So
22. 53 minus 22 is 31.
Okay.
Okay. Then lightning bolt, 11 damage.
okay. 11 damage with the lightning
She's
bolt.
at 20.
And then she takes another 13 damage from waking nightmare.
And she is 7.
We've almost burnt through her shield.
Yeah.
All right. And
Waking
now-
night that Sandman with the bonus damage is like
Really good.
beautiful.
And now
That's the end of round 1.
end of round 1. I'm gonna use my wind wall, and I'll be spending 2 energy to be able to deal her 44 damage.
Oh, and she's lethargic, by the way.
Okay,
So she has to spend twice the amount of energy now
to do her
to do
things.
her abilities.
And she takes 3 damage from my burn. Andy, you are burned, correct?
No, I am not burned.
All right, you passed.
I would have failed, but I used my fawn ability to.
Her
get a
shield's at
crit.
4. Okay.
Excellent.
So I'm going to be spending 2 damage to deal 44 damage
Oh, I
Two
did.
energy
I
to
used.
do 44 damage.
on my turn.
Yeah.
Andy, what
I
you
am
gonna-
going to be synthesizing to do 9 synthesis damage.
Okay, and that heals somebody, correct?
Yep, I can give 18 heal to somebody. Which
You
will
should
probably
heal
be me.
yourself, probably. You're almost dead. All right.
I'm going to eat her dreams
Okay.
for 1 energy, and that negates any healing she does.
Okay.
So if she tries to heal her, like if what she rolls tries to heal her up, it's gonna negate it back to nothing.
All right.
And if and I'm also using Psychotropic Wave this round because my
Defend.
ability is at 8.
All right,
All right,
cool.
Yeah, so I'm
Roll
defending
for her first.
as well as
2. What is 2? Defense.
2. Spatial distortion.
You got an effect
Wait.
for that.
no, because we got the figurine, we got pattern eradication.
Oh, so that's 5.
It was the
All right.
sword would have been spatial distortion.
The Magi.
The Magi creates rifts around her. Heroes who attack the Magi strike the rifts instead. Reflect all damage done to the Magi this round. A successful Explore roll reduces the amount of the reflection in half.
Oh my God.
All right.
Ouch.
But yeah, you're
I defended, so I'm okay.
I was doing Dream Eater and Psychotropic Wave.
Okay. So Dream
I
Eater.
was doing synthesis.
Synthesis.
So let me spend my 1 energy to do my synthesis.
All right.
Brings me to 18 energy. Now this is an energy attack. Is that considered damage?
Oh, is it energy reflected?
It says reflect all damage done.
So damage done. Yeah, it would be attacking
Energy
your own
damage.
energy.
Synthesis range.
Oof.
Okay. Okay. Well, no. I mean that's fine, I guess.
Okay.
Not fine for me.
So
I
you
have-
defend
I
for
have
7,
molecular
correct?
Yes.
barrier up.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll your Explore.
John, what does my 8 defense mean?
You reduce whatever damage you would take by 8.
Okay.
You pass, whatever you're reflecting is cut in half.
Okay.
So what would you have hit?
Well, my Dream Eater damage would have been 27.
So 27 divided by
I'm
2 is
doing,
13.
Yep.
So you'll only take 6.
Taking 6 damage.
I
Okay.
passed my survival check, which means I have the 1 damage I would take, so I still take 1 damage.
Yes.
It's
1
gonna
energy
be-
damage.
All right.
17. And I still have 2 healing from that 1 energy damage, so I will heal myself for 2.
Okay.
Bring me to 11 health.
I'm going to once again attempt to do Wind Wall, and if it don't reflect, I'll spend the energy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to synthesize again.
All right. And
Oh,
then-
actually, my Arrow of Light is boosted now, so it would do 16 damage. I think I'll try to hit her with my Arrow of Light for 16.
okay. 16.
I'm going to try
She's
Dream
still
Eater again.
lethargic, right?
Oh, she is burned, so she's at 1 for the shield.
And then because she's lethargic, she also takes another 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
She
that
takes waking nightmare damage anytime
Shield
she,
is gone.
she takes physical damage while she's
So
lethargic.
12. She is at 108.
we've
so-
gotten through her shield.
Her shield is broken. Going for that 44, hopefully. What I like about this ability is I can choose to do it if I
Yeah, so
don't
if
get
she
targeted.
reflects, you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
So-
yeah, I'm Arrow of Lighting for 16. It's not massive, unless does
right.
anybody need healing badly?
I'm at full health currently.
I could use 10 healing. I'm
You
gonna try.
should-
I'm gonna try and synthesize again.
So long as we don't die.
Yeah.
I'm going to try Dream Eater
Okay.
again.
All right,
See
what
what
you do?
happens.
3.
3 Cyclone of Souls costs 20 energy.
Times 2, so 40.
Well, no, it normally costs 10.
Oh,
So
oh,
it's 20.
oh. Okay. 85. What is it? Group health damage. Navigate and explore.
Yeah. The Magi shreds the air with her soul threads. Each hero suffers 30 health damage.
What?
Those who succeed explore suffer half damage. Those who fail fail navigate, become encased
In the souls.
by her soul threads.
I'm gonna be dead.
Do your shield have?
I'm at 15.
Did you have your defense with your 7 minus?
Yeah, well, that's true. So
Okay,
minus
so-
7. So
We're rolling
so I have
which
my
one?
8 defense,
Okay.
and we're
Healing will
rolling-
go off before players go down,
okay.
so hopefully this
So we're
works.
rolling navigate and explore.
Yes, we're rolling navigate and explore.
So explore.
I succeeded on
All
both
right,
of those.
so 15 divided by, so you only take 8 damage, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I failed the explore, but I succeeded the navigate.
I passed both.
I'm at 7 hit points.
I am at, I cut it in half, I'm minus 12. I get to reflect for free, so I take
So
12
15,
minus 15
no,
is
30.
3, so 19.
Damn, I'm dead.
Wait, you got hit for the full 30?
I got hit for the full 30. Minus 8 is 22.
22.
I had 11 health.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Sorry,
so
guys.
she destroyed my highest gold thing?
Yes.
Does that include the potion? Even because the potion didn't have a
No, I used
a
it on you
value?
before. I used it on you to give you 5 health back, right?
No, I got a bark skin potion at one point.
Yeah, she destroys the potion as soon as
When
you
can
get
you
it.
drink it?
But no, she destroyed the 3 highest
Highest
gold
level.
level things.
Yes.
But the bark skin potion didn't have a gold level because we got it from a different.
So
We got it from the glade, so it didn't have a value.
Yeah, it doesn't have a value. If you want to
So
hold
did
on
she not
to it,
destroy it?
I guess she wouldn't then.
So what does the bark skin potion do?
Consume this brew during the movement phase.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it's a floor block for the game turn. So wait, what was the math?
Well, let's assume that we had drunk that before fighting the final boss.
Well, it's a new game turn, right, Andy? Oh no, you can't reuse that
Yeah.
ability. What is your power as your race? Do you have anything for rerolls?
I'm immune to poison, and I can increase or decrease my target die result.
Okay.
Yeah, the way I can heal is if she heals. If she's lethargic, I get to redirect healing
Okay.
to
Yeah,
someone
if I
else.
had succeeded on that explore, I have an 8 and I rolled a 10.
Ah,
So
That's rough.
I
That's
rolled
rough.
poorly. If I had
Yeah.
succeeded on the explorer, I would have survived that.
I don't think John and I together can really do it.
we'll give it
Just
a
the two of
shot.
us.
She gets hit for 44 plus 13 from your ability,
It's true.
so she takes 57. So 108
Yeah.
minus 57 is 51.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Did I put any motes up? I thought I used Healing Ray at some point.
You synthesize whatever you did last
No,
turn.
Synthesize.
I never
Yeah.
used it. Dang.
Okay.
Dang it.
She's getting 13 energy damage.
Oh, energy
from me.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So she takes 44 from 108, so she is at 64.
And she gets 13
Is she
energy
still
damage
lethargic?
from me. This is her last round of lethargic before I
Okay.
have to hit her with Sandman again.
72. That looks like a bad 7. 72. 72. Okay.
Let's see what we can do, John.
All right, we'll do our best. Wait, I have a gray dragon. 1 second. Gray dragon. Gray dragon. Okay, once per game turn during the declaration. No, it's during the
Yeah.
declaration phase. I can use it now. Once per game turn during the declaration phase, raise each hero's health to the highest health among the heroes, and lower each hero's energy to the lowest among the heroes. What's your lowest? 16? I'm at 19 health. I'll use it and raise you up, and then I'll just go down to 16 energy. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
So what am I at? I'm at
You're at
19 health. Awesome. That's my max anyway.
Okay. I am at
You're each at 19
I'm
health
at 19.
and 16.
16 energy.
I'm
Cool.
still dead.
Okay. She is burned
Sorry,
again.
chat, I'm dead.
She's no longer lethargic.
Okay.
She's no longer lethargic this round, right?
Yes,
I
because
think
that
we
was
finished
3
her.
rounds.
Yeah, that was 3 rounds
All right.
of
I'm going to
lethargy.
use the wind wall once again.
She's still burnt,
She is still burnt.
so
That's
she takes
5
3
rounds.
damage.
I got that recorded.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna try for Sandman.
Okay.
I haven't been. I need to spend
John,
energy.
you're
What does your
still
item
wind
do?
walling?
By the way, what is the
figurine?
yeah, the middle ability.
All opponents minus 10 soul shield.
I mean,
already applied.
this one.
Oh, Andy,
Yeah.
I could spend some energy to give you health and energy equal to the a third of the energy I spend.
That
we
would-
assume that I
would
did
heal,
that?
That would heal him before that.
Yeah,
as a
once per
reaction.
combat, I may spend any amount of energy.
How much
to
damage would you have
bestow-
taken?
All right, I take 30 damage.
Yeah.
Minus 8 is 22 damage.
22.
I had 11 hit points.
Okay, you would 11 would be the difference. What did you have for
There's
energy before?
no way I can do that because
No?
it's a third of it.
Third of what you
It's
got.
I may spend any amount of energy to bestow health and energy regen to each other hero for the remainder of the combat, equal to 1/3 of the energy I spent.
Okay.
I did not have 33 energy to spend.
No, you don't need to. For me to survive, I was so.
How many hit points?
20
How many hit points do I need
22
to?
minus 11 is 11.
11 hit points. Yes.
Yeah, it's still.
Like I don't have 33 to spend to give you 11 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind though, if we can do
For the
something.
two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I only
Goodness.
have 14 energy and I need it to do my other
Yeah.
abilities. So
All right. I'm gonna defend with wind wall.
And she's gonna try and.
I'm gonna try and
Lethargize her again.
Sandman again.
Okay.
Will that be physical damage?
Energy damage.
Energy damage. Okay. 1 physical.
Yeah, that's the
Fate
Fate
Binder.
Binder. Group energy and single target survival.
All right. Add 2 turns to the fate tracker. Each hero suffers piercing energy damage, drain equal to twice the fate cycle. So 3,
So 8?
6.
6. Okay.
So we lose 6 energy.
Each time a hero receives health damage from this attack, increase the fate tracker by 1. So the fate tracker goes up.
Neither of us took anything from that, so we should be good. All right. So I was targeted.
And the hero who fails survival becomes bound to another hero.
Oh, survival check. I pass.
I don't.
Okay, so you're
you're
bound
bound.
to me. Bound means bound. Bound targets are tied in life force to one another. Anytime the ally bound suffers damage, bound target loses the equivalent of the type in vitality. So essentially, we're dead either way if we don't die
Yeah.
together. So let's
So-
go for it.
Okay.
We
right.
survive together
He's
or
got
we die
61
together. It's just
health
how it
left.
goes.
Yeah. All right. No, she takes 44 because I was targeted. So she was 60. So 17.
Yep.
This is close.
Yeah.
17. And Amanda, you hit.
I hit, so she
She's lethargic.
takes.
She is lethargic. Yeah.
Yeah, she takes Sandman rank, so she takes 7 energy damage and becomes lethargic.
Okay, so 72 minus 7 is 65.
Yes.
Then
And
we,
because she's lethargic, when you hit her, John.
yes,
She takes another 13 damage.
an energy, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's energy. Okay.
So 52.
Yeah.
And all of her energy costs are doubled.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Oh wait,
if I
that-
hit her for Dream Eater the next turn.
Okay. That wasn't piercing. Did it say piercing? It was piercing
Yeah.
energy damage. Okay, my defense did nothing, but it still worked.
Okay.
All right. All I have to do is reflect one more turn, and I think we win.
Can try it.
All right.
It's-
John's trying to reflect. She
And it
takes
takes her double
she
her
takes
her
damage.
energy.
She's
Yep.
lethargic, so she takes energy.
And
Yep.
she's burned, so she takes one more, 13.
So she's taking, because she's lethargic,
42.
she takes 13
52.
damage, energy damage for that.
52 minus 13 is 39. And
Yep.
if she has something that costs. All right. Defense. Scorch and Wind Wall. Combo.
All right.
Oh,
this
God.
is it. This is the big moment.
Yeah.
Before we do this really quick, do
Yeah.
I want to use my Gray Skull? Will it matter at this point if I use the... No, I use the Dragon Skull.
You used the dragon skull.
You're
yeah.
fine. You
And
both
that
have
won't
19
matter.
health right now.
All right.
Yep. And
All right.
I should be at
This is
6.
This is nerve
If we do
energy.
if she hits with the Cyclone again, I'll survive, which means I will hit back whatever
for
happens.
40
Okay.
something.
So long as it's not something ridiculous.
Oh man.
5.
5.
Oh, that's the one that the
That's the
finger
one we have
works.
the thing.
All right. What is it?
What does that do?
Pattern eradication. Group all skills. Those who critically fail one skill may not be healed this round.
Okay.
Those who critically fail 2 or more skills have their health drop to 0 instead of taking damage this round. Additionally, each hero has their action rank reduced and suffers piercing health and piercing energy damage equal to a third of the total result of their rolls. However, because we have this thing...
Right. Each hero may choose one skill roll to result to ignore, or if a hero is unable to attempt a skill roll, they may instead treat one as a success with the result value of 0.
Okay,
Okay.
so both of you roll all your skills. And ignore one.
I'm ignoring
I
that.
critted on that. I passed that, and I ignored that. I passed all
these
3.
two. So, yep, I pass all 3.
Awesome. Nobody
Yeah.
failed 1, nobody failed 2.
Yep.
However, each hero has their action rank reduced and suffers piercing and health,
Energy damage.
piercing health and piercing energy damage equal to a third of the total of their result.
So I have
Third.
5. So a third
So I
of a
have
5 is
It's
1.
one.
Is
13... 4?
I think so. Divided
Yeah.
by 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Why are you getting 13?
Because 7 plus 6.
Oh,
So I'm
okay,
ignoring
okay.
that.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll take the 1 to the energy.
2...
It's piercing health as well.
18. It's fine. It's fine. And do you want to hit first?
Yeah.
Do you have enough energy to do it?
My attacks only take 1 energy each.
Yeah,
wow.
that's a good reason to be a
All right.
sapper.
Yeah.
Sappers are fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dream Eater. So Dream Eater goes off and does 27 energy damage to her.
Okay.
By the way, how much did that cost her to do?
Oh, none.
Nothing. It's just an active ability.
Oops. Anyway, she's at 12 energy now.
All right.
Oh, I can use Psychotropic Wave this round as well, so I shielded.
Oh yeah, you shielded.
So,
It was piercing damage.
It's piercing.
Oh,
It ignores.
never mind.
All right. I get hit. I hit for 44 back with Wind Wave.
yeah.
44, she was at 14, she's at negative 30.
Yeah.
We win!
Our story ends with beefy
Amanda,
math,
do you want to read the result for defeating
let's see.
Adrimon?
and we'll do a small epilogue.
My God.
I was dead.
You
Yeah.
are
was-
dead.
That was so close. I feel like that was a really close match.
That's what I love
So,
them.
arriving with 1 relic, as you approach Adrimon, the relics in your possession begin to pulse with a brilliant power. Their energy flows through you, granting a shred of hope that the sorceress's reign of terror will end here. Taking a last deep breath, you step forward and face her. The strings of the sorceress's power float around the room, weaving an intricate pattern that comes to rest within her vile hands. She smirks and laughs, saying, "So, you finally come to face me. Good." She pulls her hands to her sides, and the strands tighten around her, pulsing with a vibrant blue light which flows into her body. Even so armed, you cannot hope to win. Lay down your weapons, and maybe I shall let you live. So we had no mind wipe triggers because we didn't get mind wiped. Victorious!
Yay!
Read this aloud when you defeat Adrimon.
Okay.
The air begins to crackle with an unearthly power as the sorceress falls to her knees. She looks at you with an expression of wild disbelief and screams, "This is not possible! This forest is mine! Its power is mine! I will not let you defeat me!" You watch as Adrimon attempts to struggle to her feet, feeling no pity or remorse for her actions. Her hand extends towards you, a golden spool wrapped in blue thread clutched in her hand. "Obey me! Serve me! Worship me!" she yells as her voice breaks. Suddenly, the threads which flow from the spool brighten and the crackle of power grows, making your hair stand on end. From the hall, you can hear the sounds of footsteps, and beyond that, the cries of the mind-wiped. They are angry, enraged that anyone would have hurt their goddess. They are answering her call. The hallway echoes with their approach, and you feel your stomach turn into a pit of dread. Then, something wonderful happens.
Yay!
The spool begins to radiate with a blinding blue light, surging energy through its strands, and suddenly they begin to break. The Magi screams in horror and falls as the spool wrests itself from her grasp and hits the ground. The light fades, and you uncover your eyes, uncertain of what you will see. There before you lies Adrimon, stripped of her power and alone. The magic that had charged the air dissipates, and from beyond the chamber, confused words can be heard. Inch by inch, the sorceress attempts to crawl forward, the golden spool mere feet from her hands. "Don't abandon me," she begs, directed at the spool. "You have had enough." You dash forward, kicking the fate spool beyond her grasp. The Magi looks up at you, her voice weak. "They loved me. They would have. Forever." The blue fades from her eyes, and a soft breeze blows through the doorway. Adrimon is defeated. The air smells less foul, and an endless darkness that you had forgotten was there lifts from your mind. From the hall comes laughter and tears of joy as those who were mind-wiped regain their senses. You let out a long overdue sigh of relief and fall to your knees, thankful that this nightmare has finally ended. The forest is saved, and all who live within have been released from their burden. With a smile on your face, you walk toward the door, excited to take your first steps into a bright new world. There must be 1,000 people outside. They'll need to know what happened here.
So as a small epilogue to our own personal story, we had lost our comrade, Johnny, what was his name?
Oh, I can't even remember what I named myself.
It was some sort of stupid parody.
It was Duke Jones.
Duke Jones.
Duke Jones.
Duke Jones. Duke Jones, what were you, a faun?
Yes.
Our faun
Fauna.
floromancer had fallen in battle. We dragged.
We carry it.
your
No, I'm a big
corpse.
toad. I'm an enormous toad-like creature, so
Yeah.
I think I have the fawn on my back as we come out.
Emerge victorious.
Yeah.
We carry you to a local shrine that is available.
I think we bring you to the last hero. We bring
Yeah,
you to
last hero
the
we
hero's grove
and
and
then
leave you in the care of the Corrigan spirit.
Well, actually, what's a fun game mechanic is if you drop in this game, you can bring back your friend as a different race and a resurrection ritual.
Oh, okay.
So you return to us as a new person.
As a forest-born.
Oh, you
Oh,
I
an
was a
elk.
fawn, but I come back as a half-elk.
and you get a different name, but the same class.
That's cool.
There you go.
Well, John, thank you so much for bringing this.
Thi-
I remember watching you guys play the first Hexplore It during Extra Life and thinking it was awesome.
This game is really fun. This is a great game.
Oh my god.
This
I would love to
expansion is
have
really great.
the
This is
time
a
to do
lot
a
of
full
fun.
game of it.
Yeah.
Where you
So,
grind through everything.
Here's the thing. We haven't done a long game stream in a while since you did
The time travel
the
game.
time game. Yeah. We should do that for this at some point.
That'd be good.
We
I would
should
love
get a
to.
group together and do
Get
like a
6
full
people?
party
Yeah.
and do a full game of this where we really go through the whole thing
Should we
and
play
grind it
at a
out.
higher difficulty level?
We could play it at the normal
We
mode.
could do normal as opposed to doing the like bonus cards and
The way
stuff.
that works is you scale the difficulty. Start at easy, then it moves on to moderate, then it goes up and up until you reach final max with the boss at plus bonuses and whatnot. But yeah, what I hadn't mentioned before is
I think that would be fun.
yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
It would be.
Volume 3 is currently being backed. I've already become
That's right.
a
You
big
were
backer
saying
of
it
it.
has Shai Hulud in it.
So, where did I put the little? There it is. Don't want to mess the microphone. Currently available to back, and hopefully will be to retailers soon after it is released. The Sands of Shirax, which adds some new mechanics that I'm excited about. One of which being the idea that you are in the wasteland, and it's kind of a mix between normal D&D and one of my favorite RPGs, Gamma World, where random mutations can affect your hero.
Oh, right.
And cause
Sweet.
new abilities to emerge in
I'm on
unexpected
board.
ways.
I am on board.
But yeah, another cool mode I hadn't mentioned was this game allows for you to put this main box with the other box, but also allows you to play boss v boss.
Awesome.
One player can play the Dead King, one plays the Magi, and they duke it out to see who is the top boss in a 2-player battle mode. So I'm excited to test out pretty much everything with this game.
Who will be Hexplore It's next top model?
Dun,
And
dun,
just the
dun,
rest of the
dun.
relics.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if we had more relics, that
Yeah.
would have been easier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It would have taken a lot longer to get there. So her fate tracker would have been a lot higher.
Yeah.
Which makes some of her attacks worse.
And if she had gotten to 10, it would have automatically triggered the final boss. She teleports. 'cause
There's
she's
actually
tired.
a different, so in the book, there's different story bits. So there's, if, let's say we had gone after the owl next,
Yes.
there's a story beat for facing, then defeating, then influencing. And my character had influence stuff, so
Yeah, so did mine.
that while lethargic, your opponent suffers waking nightmare rank energy damage or influence by twice that amount.
Nice.
My
So-
arrow of light can either be health or influence, so I can smack
Nice.
the influence with the arrow of light.
So the Ancient One flaps her wings, producing a powerful gust, and leaps high into the air, gliding around in a glorious display of freedom. Your body aches. Breaking the sorceress's curse was no easy feat, yet you could not bear to let another creature serve her vile will. The blue tendrils begin to fade from Hathaware's eyes, and suddenly she tilts her head in confusion. A smile crosses your face, and hope brews within. If Hathaware could be saved, then others might have the curse broken from them as well. For now, you keep your eyes locked on the sky, gazing upon the great owl, enjoying the long-lost feeling of joy. So, yeah, you get the owl as an ally.
It's awesome.
You can influence Urgos the Dire Bear.
Oh yeah, we still have all these other bosses.
Yeah, there are a bunch of other bosses.
Yeah, there's 10 bosses. in
The
game.
Enraged Elemental and the
know if
Noble,
that's showing.
the High Guard Captain,
If you want to show off the
and
art on the Zoom cam.
Elowin, who is a Fey Elemental. So there are a bunch that you can
Do we
influence.
care about spoilers? Does chat care about spoilers?
Actually, yeah.
I mean, I'm not
maybe
giving
we can hold
I'm
on.
not giving all the details about it, but you can, like the Andy, the fact that you can influence
That one's
them
my favorite.
is right in the book.
I love that.
So, but she also has a different story beat depending on. So apparently there are different ways to enter her citadel.
Yes.
And depending on which way you enter, there are different things that happen. So like if you go through one way, sappers can treat Adrimon as a favorite opponent. So
I
like,
guess we sort of skipped the Citadel.
yeah, we just went right to her.
Well, if you go to the Acropolis, technically we would have gotten a +1 to 1 skill rank, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
And then there's arriving with no relics, arriving with 1 to 4, arriving with 5 or more. But then there's a different story beat for if she comes to you. So if you reach the end of her track and she just
Nice.
shows up. And then there's mind wipe triggers. So losing 1 of 3 skills, 2 of 3 skills, or 3 of 3 skills.
Man.
Defeated, there's different ways that you can be defeated. You can become mind wipe. The Adrimon defeats all of you, or the game defeats you. So other things happen to you and kill you all before you
Get
get
mind
to fight
wiped
her.
by soldiers
Yeah.
suddenly shooting into her crowd.
So there's different story beats depending on what happens. So it's like a choose your own adventure, except you're not choosing.
And not to mention, we didn't go through much of the circumstances
No.
or the destinations because we were trying
Yeah.
to finish.
We were sort of just grinding
Jamming it.
through,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
That
think
game
it was
is
a good
so much
taste.
fun.
It was a great
Yeah.
taste of the game, and it left me wanting more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a good idea of how this all works.
Yeah.
I definitely want to
This
go
game is a lot of fun.
a lot more.
It's so gorgeous. Oh
Yeah.
man.
This game is
highly,
great.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, if
Anyways,
you can find this and pick it up, please.
We do have it currently at the
real
store.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have it downstairs. So
It is totally worth grabbing.
I'm gonna say that was a lot of fun.
And it's beautiful.
Ah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
the bits, Lobster of Revenge. Thanks for the
Thanks
host,
for watching.
DG Dell.
Yes,
We will
thank
say
you
hi
so
to
much.
The kitty. She is amazing, and we love her, and she will make lots of noise at us when we get home, because that's what she does.
That's what she does. Well,
All
Good
right.
night, everybody.
Good night,
We'll see you
everyone.
next week.
For what we don't know.
We don't know. We'll
Yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out.
We'll figure it out so you don't have to.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.